Dollar per bottle, huh? They need $1 per bottle. Major Johnny Chapman. That's one of the guys I'm suing. What else they got in here? What else they got? They got that. Looks like they got some boxes up here, and they got a sliding garage door right here. It's funny because it doesn't say restricted out here, does it? How you doing, partner? Oh, oh, oh! I didn't see any signs. Oh, I heard you. So the thing is that we have to get rid of Jeff Lawless. Jeff Lawless has to go. Jeff Lawless doesn't belong as a sheriff. And so I want Jeff to know I'm back. And let me tell you something, Jeff. Let me wipe this off right here. Let me explain something to you, Jeff. There's a new sheriff in town. You're looking at him. I would never put on that uniform that you're wearing. Never. But I'm the sheriff, Jeff. It's not you. And we're going to find a replacement for you, Jeff Lawless. That's what we're going to do. Because you're not fit to serve. You're not fit to serve this community. You're not fit to be a sheriff at all whatsoever. So oh, is that what they did? Is that what they did? They thought they'd pipe music into the sheriff's office? Well, I'll be filing a motion about that, won't I? And what I'll do is I'll sue them. So, Mr. Lawless, you're running music inside of there? Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to sue you. Because what you're doing is you're shutting down transparency. You're making it so that people can't film what your dirty pig ass is doing. Jeff Lawless, your time is over. You guys can share this with Jeff Lawless. You're done. It's over. You running a cult here has come to an end. It's done. You're done, Jeff. Retire. Retire before I find something to get you fired and you don't get your pension. You're going to find out, Lawless. You're going to find out. You have no idea what's coming. Let me tell you what's coming. Let me tell you what's coming. I got a whole list of people coming here, Jeff. I got a whole list of people. Now, you guys may despise the Ironton pigs because they're garbage, but the truth is that what we need to focus on, we need to focus on getting rid of this piece of garbage. We need to get rid of Jeff Lawless. He has got to go. If you guys have not, hey, how you doing? If you guys have not signed the Recall Jeff Lawless petition, if you have not signed the Recall Jeff Lawless petition, I need you guys to sign that petition. Recall Jeff Lawless. Let me see what else I got for glasses here. My red glasses got scratched, so I'm gonna get another pair. But let me see what I got here. I think I got a couple pair of glasses. See that? I don't know if they're gonna work or not, but we'll find out in a second here. There we go. Okay, now let's go over and make sure that the Ironton PD understands that the way it was done around here has changed. And I'm willing to go to the mat about it. You know, and just so you guys know, the other day I put out something about Brad Spuljarek. Brad, you got used by Pam, bro. You got used up by Pam is what happened to you, Brad. Because the thing is that what happened to you, Bradley, what happened to you is you got used because you being listed as the arresting officer, Bradley, you dummy, I already got rid of your brother and now you're next. When they listed Brad Spuljarek as the arresting officer on my arrest, what that did is that set him up for a federal criminal prosecution. Because he's gonna be found guilty of the US Code 42. But the US Code Section 18, that's the one that's criminal. And Brad Spuljarek is about to find out that after, so let me explain to you. So when you go to a court of law, right? When you go to a court of law and order, let me explain to you how it works. You have to be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, when you are sued in federal district court for violating someone's civil rights, that's still a civil court. And that means, what that means specifically, is that there only has to be a preponderance of evidence. A preponderance of evidence means that you don't get the chance to plead the Fifth Amendment, and he may try to plead the Fifth Amendment in civil court because he knows that a criminal prosecution could be followed up, and I think that he can actually do that. I think that he can plead the Fifth in a criminal procedure. He can't be compelled to and this is going to be your Fifth Amendment right. It's on the trifold that under any circumstances you do not have to. I'll just read it to you word for word. It says, no person shall be held to answer for a crime or be compelled to be a witness against himself. So what that is saying for Brad Spuljarek, who's definitely going to have to face procedures here, definitely federal district court, but more than that, what's going to happen is he's not going to be able to testify in that federal district court, because here's the reason why. If he does get up and if he takes the stand, or he is willing to be cross-examined in federal district court, then what happens is he opens the door for himself to have that testimony then used against him in his criminal proceedings when we submit the guilty verdict that he violated my civil rights under U.S. Code 42. And then if he is found to be guilty of violating my civil liberties under U.S. Code 42, then what we do is we submit that to the Justice Department for a U.S. Code 18. A U.S. Code 18 is a criminal proceeding. So Brad Spuljarek, when Pam put you as the arresting officer, she was ducking. Pam isn't quite as dumb as she looks. She might look like Throw Mama from the Train, but Pam actually listed Brad Spuljarek as the arresting officer instead of herself because she knew that I would sue them. She knew it. She knew it. I am not joking one bit. I'm not playing. This isn't a game to me. This is bull. I'm going to clean this crap up, and I'm not just going to stop here. I'm going to go through the entire great state of Ohio, and I'm not going to stop until this system is changed from Ohio and goes to the East Coast and to the West Coast. Under any circumstances, I will not stop. Brad, you dunce cap. You're going to face a criminal proceeding in federal court. I can't wait, dude. I already got your brother. Has anybody seen Jonathan Spuljarek? Has anybody seen Jonathan? Has anybody seen Jonathan Spuljarek? Anybody seen him around? Just block who? Is someone trolling? Dave trolling chat. Oh, Shauna, just block him. Just block him from the channel. It's not gonna do any good. It's not gonna do any good. Is this the same troll that followed me the other day? Is that what this guy is? Because if it is, I think that's the same guy that hounded me the other day. I think it is. I think it is. There he is. I think that's it. What's your name?
Bill.
What's your name, Bill? Bill what? You're terrified. You're a coward.
What's your problem?
You're a bitch. How about that? I'm calling you a bitch to your face. I think you're a fucking pussy. How about that? Oh yeah. I think I could throw you on the ground in 2 seconds flat.
Good.
Yeah, turn the music up to avoid being identified. This guy's a coward.
You ever been ripped
You're a coward. What's it like to be called a bitch to your face like that? Get out of the car. See how you do. Step out. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Look at this guy. I want you guys to recognize this guy's car. I want you to get a good identification of it. He doesn't have a front license plate. He's got a Honda here. And this is what the guy looks like. He's got a bald head. It's like people like this who are status quo, that they're for the current system. Remember, this guy profits off the system. This guy makes money. This guy makes money off the system. He makes money. He makes money by you guys going to a dungeon. He makes money by him profiting off of people's pain and suffering and torture. And the thing is that these trolls, people like this, the truth is, as like a true alpha male, right? I want to just grab him by his little neck and pop his head right off. But that's not acceptable in a society based on rule of law. And so guys like that, they live under the protection of men like me. That guy lives under the protection of men who are for law and order. Remember that. So that guy, in all that he is, you just saw a coward. You just saw a giant coward. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. But see, the thing is what I'll do is, if that guy follows me around, I'll sue him. If he harasses me, I'll sue him. Get your lawyer, bro. Pony up your money. Pony up your money, because what I'll do is I'll just sue you, dude. That's how it'll go. That's how it'll go. Because I'll use the law. Because when you can no longer physically beat people up, which you can't do on the streets, it's against the law. What you do is you use the legal procedures to make sure that you press charges against them and you take their money out of their wallet. And that's what we do. And that's what we do. Guy was listening to did you hear what the guy was listening to? He was listening to Rick Ashley from the 80s, and he was even like doing his little dance. I mean, you should have seen this guy. He looked like such a clown. You have no idea. Did you guys see him? I was thoroughly amused, brother. I was thoroughly amused. Thank you for the laughs. I do appreciate it. I want to just see if there's any piggies around tonight. I saw a bunch of action when I was driving, when I was out of town. And I don't see all those people pulled over now that I'm back in town. So I just want to make sure that the citizens of Ironton have some level of, it's a Latin term, and it's, I'm not gonna be able to say it. It's que serasa something. It says, who will watch the watchers? And it's a Latin phrase. And so that's what I wondered. And if you guys, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but, you know, we may have a problem with the Ironton auditor. We may have a little bit of a problem with the Ironton auditor. From what I understand, from what I'm being reported to by multiple sources, the Ironton auditor is fraternizing with the local police department. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the Ironton auditor is buddy-buddy with the Ironton police from multiple sources. That's what they're telling me. And as you guys know, I don't hide anything. I put it right out. I don't delay. I just say whatever the score is, even if I'm wrong. You guys have heard me apologize on numerous occasions because sometimes I'm wrong. You know, sometimes I'm wrong. There was a girl in my chat the other day, and she said something. I only caught the tail end of her comment. I said, "You're a bootlicker." And then right after that, she hit me up in an email and she said, "Hey, Chille, I'm not a bootlicker. You didn't get my comment correct." And what did I do? I took a screenshot, I posted it and said, "Hey, I'm sorry," because I was incorrect. What I'm hearing, this is word from the people who contact me, is that the Ironton auditor is hip to hip with these cops here, that they're buddy-buddy. And we just can't have that. They are the enemy. We are against them. They are oppressors. They are mongrels. They are bad people. They're bad human beings. There's no other way to look at it. So I wouldn't take you to a dungeon. If anybody tried to take you to a dungeon, I would stop that from happening. But the thing is that you can't be fraternizing. I didn't ask Ironton auditor to audit cops so that he could be their best friends. That's not why I asked him to audit cops. And it seems like that's kind of, you know, I mean, people are calling me and telling me this. People are calling me on the phone and saying, "Hey, Chille, I want to tell you Ironton auditor is buddy with these cops. And I said to them what I would say to you. Well, then I'll just say it out loud and see what the response is. I'll just talk about it out loud. Because the truth doesn't scare me. No matter, and let me just say it again, just so everybody understands. Because what I'm doing now is I think it's I'm filing a lawsuit against a few people who have gone on the internet and said that I have a criminal record. Well, that's fine. You can say that, but I've already confirmed that that's not true. So that means that you're spreading rumors and lies about me. And if you spread rumors and lies about me and they defame my character, and third parties from the internet come to me and tell me about my criminal record, that means you've defamed me, and that means I can sue you. So I will. It's just I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that you play games with when it comes to the legal system. Why do you think I don't grab that little pipsqueak out of his heart and pop his head off like the little bitch that he is? Why do you think I don't physically grab him and choke the shit out of him? Why do you think I don't do it? Not that I don't want to. I want to grab him and choke the shit out of him. Why don't I do it? It's illegal. You can't be for law and order and break the law. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Now, you are allowed to protest your government and to redress your government, but you're not allowed to grab little pipsqueaks and pop their head off and then kick them in the butt as they're laying on the ground bleeding. You're not allowed to do that. I'd like to. I don't like people who harass me and antagonize me. I don't like that. Let's see what's going on with these piggies in town tonight. Let's see what's going on with these piggies in town tonight. Piggies in town tonight. So there's a couple people who made videos about me who I informed them that I don't have a criminal record. And then what they did is they went on their YouTube and said, I got a criminal record and I'm afraid that's against the law. You're defaming me. And so I'm going to sue them. And I'm not going to say who they are because I'm not going to give them any light. I'm not going to promote their brand. But what I will do is file a lawsuit against them. That's what I'll do. I'm just not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Brad Spuljarek was saying, as he was threatening people wearing a badge, I'm not that guy. Well, Brad, let me tell you something. You are that guy. You're a little wussy, Brad. You're a wussy. You are a total wussy. How do I know you're a wussy? Oh, there we go. There we go. Cherries and berries. There they are. There they are. Do. So let's go see. I'm going to guess it's a blinker. Who wants to guess it's a blinker? Does anybody want to guess it's a blinker? I'm going to say it's a blinker. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a blinker or not? I'll bet you this cop has got someone pulled over for a blinker. Right down there. See him? See the lights? We're heading right that way. See that? Yeah. And you guys, just so you know, that that woman who made a video about me, did you know that she was arrested this year for siphoning gas out of a car? Did you know that she's lost 3 of 4 of her children? Did you know that? Did you know she's been sued twice this year? Did you guys know that? The woman who made a video about me and said, oh, bombshell. There's no bombshell. You guys put up a video of me that makes me look like I'm the awesome person that I am. You put up a video about me where some guy named Larry tried to betray me and make a video and try to pull me off course and try to make it so that I would say something that was bad. And then at the end of the day, it just made me look like the genuine human being that I am. That's what happened. So I wish Larry could call me and record the conversation and betray me every day. Because if he would do that, it would show my true character over and over and over again. And that's what I would love to happen. I would love for them to see my true character. Because my true character is truth and justice, and that's truly what I'm about. That's what I stand for. That's what I'm about. You got to understand, it took me a long time to become the way that I am. And so, so that person who made a video about me, she lost her children. She neglected her kids, and she lost her kids. That chick made a video about me while she lost 3 of her 4 children. You don't have your kids, honey, because you're not a good parent. You don't have any of your children. You lost your kids. You lost your kids and you're making videos about me? You know, like you lost your kids and you made videos about me. Oh, is this guy harassing me? Let me see if let me see if this guy's harassing me. Is that guy harassing me? Let me make something very clear. I will sue your fucking ass for harassment. Let me make it very clear. I will sue you. If you follow me around, I will fucking sue you. Let me make it clear. You're watching my video, follow me around, I'll sue your ass. This is the guy right here. I will sue you. Do you understand that? You're following me around. That's harassment. I'm going to tell you now, cease and desist. If you continue, you will end up in a court of law.
I'm just driving around.
No, go fuck yourself, bitch. I'm afraid for my life. I will defend myself. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about your car. Don't, fuck you. I will fucking sue you. Don't you ever follow me around. Don't you ever follow me around. If you follow me again, I will defend myself. If I see you behind me, I will defend myself. Don't, listen, I will defend myself and I'll pop your fucking head off your shoulders if you assault me. Do you understand that? You are assaulting me. Don't harass me, dude. You harass me, you'll end up in court. Let's find out tomorrow. Let's find out tomorrow. I'll sue you tomorrow. I'm going to drive around here some more. You follow me, I'll sue you.
Okay.
You just have to file a lawsuit. And that's what I'll do with that chump. I'll sue him tomorrow. I hope he has a lawyer because he's going to have to defend the lawsuit. I'm documenting it, and then what I'll do is I'll just file a lawsuit against him. I'll sue him tomorrow. Like, you don't understand. I love going to court. It's my favorite thing to do. So if that guy follows me around and harasses me, I'll file a lawsuit against him. He's welcome to defend the lawsuit, but it'll go down in court. And then if he continues to follow me, I'll get a protective order. Matter of fact, I'll file a restraining order against him now. Can anybody identify this guy? I'm going to go in the light so that he'll come around. And then I want to identify him. I'll file a restraining order against him first. And then if I see him again, I'll defend myself with physical violence, because you're not allowed to stalk people and harass them. That's not how it works. That's against the law. You have rights in this country. So, and you have to use remember, you have a right. Let me explain this to you guys clearly. You have a right to use every legal remedy at your disposal under the 14th Amendment that gives you equal protection under the law. Someone like that can't stalk and harass you. That's not legal. It's against the law. And so what I'll do is I'll file a restraining order against him first, and then after that, that gives me a right to defend myself with violence. That's a fact. You can't put someone in fear for their life, and then if I see him outside of his car, I'll get to throw him on the ground. And then I'll have to go to court, and that's fine, but I filed a restraining order against him for the harassment he was doing. It's just that simple. People can't follow you around. That's against the law. I'm just driving up and down the street making sure that the cops aren't killing people. So if the guy decides to harass me, then can anybody identify him? Do me a favor. Let's get identity on him. And then what I'll do is I'll file a restraining order tomorrow when I go to court in the morning. And then I'll serve him the restraining order. And then the next step will be that if he harasses me, then I can defend myself with violence. Because you don't get to put someone in fear for their life. They don't have to run from you. I don't have to run from that man. If I'll get a restraining order against him, and then after that, then I can beat the shit out of him. And it's just that simple. I can beat the fucking shit out of him. And just so you know, I like fighting. I enjoy it. So unless you enjoy it, I would be very careful. There's a reason why I'm the way I am. I'm not this way because of shits and giggles. Oh, is someone trolling? Hey, Shanna, can you just delete these people? Just block them. Oh, you're in the wrong room, dude. You're in the wrong room. Shauna, just block these trolls. Just straight up block them. I don't care about trolls. You're not blocking free speech. You're blocking harassment. It's not free speech. It's pure harassment. No, they can't follow you. It's harassment. It's against the law, especially after I file a restraining order against him tomorrow. No, just straight block them. Do me a favor, moderators, don't do anything. Let me do it. I'm just going to block all these people. I'm going to block them all from my profile. They don't get to participate anymore. You see, that's what they want. They want to participate. And so you don't let them participate because they're not here to offer anything good. They're here to harass and just be assholes. So you just block them. Where are the mods? Oh, there you are, tribe. There you go, tribe. Just start blocking them, dude. Just start blocking. Just start blocking the trolls. Just kick them right out. Because remember, the only way that people like this, oh, Jim. Sorry, buddy. You're just on the wrong channel, dude. Just block them, Angel. Or tribe. Just send them packing, dude. Just send them packing. Yeah, because I will use every remedy under the law. I will use every single remedy under the law. Oh, am I against free speech or am I against being harassed? There you go, bro. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. So, I want to explain something to you guys so you guys understand. Did you see the reaction that I gave to the guy who was stalking me? You see, and I want to make sure that if this is the same person, then I can get his license plate. I can get his license plate, and then I can. Oh, it's not the same person. It's not the same person. Hey, you see, so what the reaction that I had to the person who was stalking me is that I'm afraid. I'm being stalked by somebody, and I don't know who they are, and they've stalked me now 3 times. So my reaction to that shows the level of duress and fear that I'm feeling by being stalked by a stranger. You see, I don't walk around with a law enforcement badge on. I'm not a public servant. We have scanners so that you can go to the call that the police go to keep government agents accountable. I'm not a government agent. I'm not a public servant. I'm a free private citizen. That means that if you stalk and harass me and you put my state of mind where I fear and feel for my life, that means I can do, after I get the restraining order, I can literally kill you. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Now, I'll have to face trial for that. But if you stalk and harass me and put me in fear for my life, and I get a restraining order on you, and then you show up and I blow your head off, what happens next? You had been stalking me. I'll have to face a manslaughter trial, but clearly you put yourself in that position. And I don't care. I don't mind one bit. So I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. That's all. I just want to be clear. Oh, you're probably just in the wrong page, my friend. That's all. You're probably just... Listen, there's... You know, bootlickers, why do you get off coming to me, man? Why don't you go do something with your life? Why don't you work for change or something? Why don't you do something, you know? Just do something. Do something better with your life. Yeah, you got it. That's guys, my whole life is an open book. Everything I've ever done is an open book. My name is Jose Maria DeCastro. I was born September 11th, 1974. You got me. That's who I am. But the difference is between me and you, I'm doing something about the things I can't stand. You are a loser. You're a status quo loser. And so I just want to I want to see that guy one more time so I can file a restraining order against him. Because I have on video him stalking me and pulling up to me, and he stalked me now. This will be the third time, which means I can file a restraining order against him. And then if he continues, I can kill him in self-defense if I have to. Because if he shows his face around me, then I have to believe he has ill intentions. And I carry a gun. So if I feel like I'm in fear for my life, I'll do what I have to do to protect my own life. We're founded on natural law: life, liberty, property. If you put me in fear for my life, I can shoot you. Just want to be clear. Just want to be clear. There we go. I want to see that guy one more time so I can file a restraining order against him. Mm-hmm. You guys have to understand something about me. You know, I've been around for a while, and I've faced, you have no idea the adversity I've faced. So I just want to use every remedy under the law to make sure that I do everything I can to protect myself, you know. Is that guy right there? No, I don't think it is. No, don't do that. Just hide user on this channel. There it is right there. I got him. I think let me make sure. What is that right there?
You have trouble?
Oh, just some guy. I want to make sure I can get him on film the third time so I can file a restraining order against him.
Okay, I just saw you with your lights on, getting out of your car. Just want to make sure you weren't having car trouble.
No, I'm good, brother. You all right?
Yeah.
Just check.
Pretty good.
I was just out cop watching and making sure the cops aren't killing people, and I had some guys stalking me, so I just, you know,
Yeah.
I actually took my gun off because I don't want to be in that situation where I have to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have to shoot somebody, but if someone stalks you, you have to fear for your life.
Yeah.
You have to believe they're trying to kill you.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'll take every precaution to defend my life.
Yeah.
But if you see that, I just want to make sure if I catch him, I want to catch him on camera. So I'll file a restrict. You have to follow every procedure of the law.
Yeah. I've
So
seen you on YouTube and Facebook.
I'm Chille.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Chille.
My pleasure, brother. Yep.
You from?
I'm from California. Well, I just moved here. I'm just setting on my residency here for Ohio right now.
You like it?
You know, I just
Here, be careful up behind
I
you.
just got back. I just got back into town. I just got back. I just need to see that guy's car. I might someone tomorrow will identify him, and I'm going to file a restraining order against him, and then he can face me in court, and then if I see him again after that, then I'll file another restraining order. Well, I should get the first restraining order, but then after that, what I'll do is I'll sue him for harassment.
I was going to ask you a question. I don't remember what it was now.
Good to see you, dude.
What kind of stuff you doing around here?
Oh, I'm going to sue a bunch of people until this town's straightened out. I'm going to run for mayor here next year after I change the city council, and then I'm going to run for governor in 2026. Yeah, there's a few towns I have to go to in Ohio right now over the next couple months that have the same problem this town has, which is a pig
now, I
system.
got an honest question. No judgment on my part.
Oh,
By any stretch of the imagination.
it wouldn't shock me one bit, brother.
But in all honesty, how is, and I'm just curious, following the lawsuits, how's that going to help the town, the city? Because like I said, I've seen your stuff on Facebook and YouTube and all that jazz.
Well, what it does is it changes the regime of personnel, because we don't have, we have a bad system of oppression, of getting people with fines and fees and stealing their car and then taking their license and stuff like that. And I can change that as governor, but I can change the regime of personnel who are in government now by suing them. Because the city managers and the county doesn't want to be sued over and over and over and lose millions of dollars. Because they're.
So what you're saying is by suing them is going to get the county.
It'll change the regime. Change the regime. The people.
Change their mind.
The people.
About those people who are in power. Yeah.
Yes. You change the people.
Yeah.
You get rid of the people who are in power. You change the people who are in power.
Is that the guy following you?
No, he's got a Honda. I just want to get him. I have him on camera twice. I think that's enough. I'm going to file a restraining order from that anyway. Yeah. And then he's going to have to defend that restraining order. And then after that, I'll file a harassment lawsuit against him. And then he'll have to defend it. I got arrested in 2002. I was no-knock raided by the LAPD.
I will agree. No-knock raids.
I didn't have anything on me, dude. I didn't have any drugs. I didn't have any alcohol.
Should not be allowed.
That's my name, Tricky Tony. You got my name. You got my name, Tricky Tony. You got me, brother. You got my name, dude. You got my name and my date of birth. Oh gosh. And by the way, I think that's doxing, so you guys can report him. But I don't really care. I'm running for governor, so I don't really care who knows my name and my date of birth. And they can know everything about me. Yeah. People can say anything they want about me. I haven't done anything bad enough in my past to be embarrassed about anything I've ever done. I've never raped a chick. I've never beat a kid. I've never murdered anybody. So
now, somebody told me, and I just want to verify. Have you been in acting?
I've been in acting. Yeah.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah, I'm a producer now.
You were going to be like the Black Power Ranger in one of the.
I was, but I got fired.
Did you?
Yeah, I got fired. Yeah, it's true. That's a true story.
Can I ask why?
I blame myself. It was my fault.
Yeah.
But there was also stuff going on the set. I spoke up when I shouldn't have. To be honest. Yeah. But. Yeah, take two thumbs
Mouth
and
can get you in trouble
it was I should have known the hierarchy better than I did.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting fired. But, you win, you lose. But even still, let's say that I didn't say it was all my fault. I got fired. I was terrible. Okay, I was 26 years old. Okay? It was 20 years ago. Yeah. And secondly, I didn't do anything. I didn't assault somebody or, get creepy with some chick or, I didn't steal from the production. It was just a personality conflict thing. I'm the alpha male, and I told the alpha male, the executive producer, hey, you need to chill the fuck out. Yeah. And then I got fired. Yeah. So, am I embarrassed about it? Not in the slightest.
That'll probably get you fired.
I got fired. Yeah, I got fired. But it doesn't embarrass me at all. It's part of growing, part of life. It's part of becoming a better person is learning that, I should really have known my place there. And also he was a little bit out of line too, but I should have known my place. It wasn't my set to tell him to chill out. It was his set. He worked for however many years to become the executive producer. Yeah. So I made some mistakes there.
So what brought you to Ironton?
Sarah Page and Tim Lyons.
Can you tell me there?
Watch the Sarah Page story. Watch the Sarah Page story on my YouTube channel. You'll see it.
DeleteLawZ?
DeleteLawZ, yeah. Okay. But watch the Sarah Page story. That's what brought me here. Matter of fact, I talked to Sarah earlier tonight. And I explained to Sarah that we're gonna see the process all the way through where we file civil rights lawsuits against these folks who stalked her, harassed her, arrested her. They put Tim in prison for 3 days. We're gonna sue. Just harassment. Twice no blinker. Twice the color was the wrong color of the car on the registration is what they said. So your car's like it charcoal gray or is it blue? I'm sorry, I'm colorblind big time. So you say this is charcoal blue and then I go, oh well, it says light blue on your registration or medium blue, and they pulled him twice for that. So we're also suing for Tim Lyons. I don't want to neglect Tim because Tim was put in a dungeon and then they told him that he didn't have a bond. He did have a bond. And so he sat in jail for 3 days. So not just Sarah Page. I know it's called the Sarah Page story, but it's also the Tim Lyons story. Tim Lyons was also wrongfully prosecuted, wrongfully put in a dungeon, and we're going to sue on his behalf as well. We're going to help him sue. That's the best way to put it, because I can't represent him, and I won't be his lawyer. He'll be he'll be going pro se. So
Can we go off the record for just a second?
I can't turn off the live, but you can whisper something if you want to whisper. You want to write it down or put it on your phone? I'll read it.
You know that I'm Jonathan.
You were who?
Jonathan Edward.
And?
On Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And I've wanted to.
Have I told you to fuck off on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've messed with you.
But you're a troll, dude.
Listen, I mess with you too.
You got the bars on your picture?
Well,
I just blocked you today, didn't I?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Listen,
today.
I just wanted to meet you.
I can unblock you if you actually want to have a dialogue.
Well,
but
what
if you
I'm
want to just be an
asking-
asshole on Facebook, I'm gonna block you. I mean, I'm not. I shouldn't say names. I'm wrong for doing that. If you're gonna act like a jerk on Facebook, I'm just gonna block you.
Well,
I'm not. I don't have to be.
I wanted to meet you,
Yeah.
and I wanted to apologize for my actions on Facebook.
Oh, dude, apology accepted.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for being so curt with you. I
Yeah.
apologize too, man. I should have been a little more patient.
Yeah.
And you guys have never seen anything like me here. I
Well,
understand that. So
what got me ticked off was the toothless, honestly, the toothless and the uneducated.
the toothless and uneducated.
Toothless
The
and
toothless?
uneducated bit.
The toothless.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I,
So,
I,
that's
but
what
I
kinda
said
ticked me
toothless
off
and
a little bit.
uneducated. I'm toothless.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
Huh?
I'm not
Well, I
judging
didn't know you
anybody.
were toothless.
I'm toothless too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not rich. I
And
can't.
it's re- and
I can't
it's-
afford implants.
And it's hard to retone.
Hey, but you read something and you took it the wrong way. But that I wasn't making fun of the people here. I love the people here. After looking in these people's eyes for a week, I didn't plan it. I didn't tell anybody in LA. I just decided I'm moving here because I can't abandon these people.
Yeah.
That's how much I care when I look in these people's eyes and they're being cheated and they're being railroaded. There's people talking to me today that were telling me that they're facing jail. They're going to jail. They're being railroaded, charged with tampering. They weren't tampering. They're charged with trafficking. They weren't trafficking. They had drugs. They were doing drugs, but they weren't tampering with evidence.
I do have an honest question. And I'm not here to
John,
argue.
I mean, you're a troll, bro. So
Well, no, it's a very honest question.
are we gonna be friends,
No,
or are you
yeah,
gonna
we're
just
gonna
are
be
you gonna do
friends.
like underhanded shit?
No, it's
It's
not.
like say, hey, I can say,
Listen,
hey, don't be an asshole, and
on
then
my-
I'm calling you an asshole, and I shouldn't have said that.
On my honor, I
All right,
promise.
all right, go ahead. I'll listen. Go
I
ahead.
just have an honest question.
Go ahead.
The police officer what I don't know how to pronounce his
Spooge?
name. However you pronounce his name.
Spooge Jarek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What evidence? And again, I'm just curious.
You didn't see the video of him beating up Kent?
I didn't see that video.
You didn't watch the video?
No. Well, what I was going. Hold on a second.
John.
No. Here's what I was going.
Okay.
Were the accusations made about him with the middle school girls?
Yeah, dude.
So my question-
I know the girl.
Well, my question is.
It goes deeper than you know, dude.
Well, the question I have.
It's several girls.
And I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not.
But it's several. No. It's not one girl. It's several.
I know, but I'm not here to argue with you, and I'm just going to ask
Okay.
a simple question. Not a big deal. But
They're starting to go in the circle.
if I'm not here to argue,
But you didn't see Kent Freeman's video of Spooge Jarek
I did. But
going.
as far as the girls
John,
go,
yeah.
As far as the girls go,
You haven't seen the evidence. We don't have the same information. We can't have an intelligent conversation if we
about the
don't.
girls about the girls and.
I have
the-
4 girls who
Four
said
girls.
that he's texting them and grooming them.
If that's
4.
the case.
Quattro of Jonathan Spooljeric.
No, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I'm just a skeptic. It's just my nature. Why hasn't that been in the news?
He resigned.
And how come?
Why did he
Well,
resign?
and it's an honest question.
Oh,
And-
there's that guy. There he is. So right there, that's stalking. Right there. I got him stalking me. He just drove by and honked.
and the
Boom,
one-
I got him. Restraining
and the
order
one
comes
question
tomorrow.
I've got too is
I need to identify that guy, the bald-headed guy who was playing the Rickroll Ashley stuff. Let's identify him so I can file a restraining order, and then I can sue him.
Why didn't he have? Why haven't there been criminal charges?
Wait.
These are just questions I'm asking.
Jonathan,
I'm
I can't
curious.
tell you everything.
Okay.
There is evidence.
Okay.
There is evidence.
And-
there is real evidence of what he did.
And I'm not, by the way, I'm
Real
not saying
evidence.
That change doesn't.
I mean,
need to take
let me
place.
ask you a question. If I was accused, if there was a tape about me where a girl saying that I groomed her and then slept with her, should I be a cop? It only takes one accusation.
Well, it takes an accusation, but there's a difference between an accusation.
So should I be a?
proving and proving.
Do you
the
think that
accusation.
what do you think would happen to me if that happened? If I had that
Well,
accusation?
it would happen to anybody.
Right.
It would happen to anybody.
How you guys doing?
You know, it would happen to anybody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why.
And what about
evidence
what
is-
about
that's
the
why
video of
evidence
him
is
beating
important.
up Kent? You have to go watch the video
I
of the
haven't seen
Kent.
that. Where's that at?
It's on my YouTube page.
It's on your
Do you know how to
YouTube
use YouTube?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
I know.
because just so you know, Jonathan he sent me you say hi, Jonathan.
Hi.
He has sent me maybe 7 messages. 7. I think
Yeah.
I counted them tonight actually. I said how many times has he contacted me? And
For the record,
for the record,
I apologize.
and I apologize too. Right there, bitch. Right there. Right there. People are really tough. They're really tough.
Now, can I ask another honest question?
So, but 7 messages. And the first message was like, you know, kind of
I
medium.
will
And then the
admit-
next message was like, F you, piece of shit.
Oh, I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying the tone. And then the
Okay.
next message was like, hey, you know, I'll apologize. You know, you said something about toothless and uneducated. What I was actually talking, oh, there it is, right there. Got him. There he is. Got him. No, that's not the same guy. Damn it. That's not the same guy. No, I'm going
There's a lot of Hondas around.
No,
here.
but I'm going to sue him.
I know, but there's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Hondas around.
He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand.
You're driving a Honda.
But he doesn't understand until he has to pull the money out of his wallet to defend the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Then he'll understand that I'm not joking.
Yeah.
And if he's not driving a Mercedes, he's not driving a Benz, right? He's not driving a Tesla. That means if he has a Honda, he's an economical guy.
Yeah.
And so he's going to have to face, because I don't need to hire a lawyer. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna file a restraining order tomorrow, and I'm gonna sue him. But Jonathan's messages, first one was like hellfire and brimstone. Next message was like, the first one was medium, and the next one was hellfire and brimstone. The next one was like, okay, let's make amends. And the next one was hellfire and brimstone. The next one was hellfire and brimstone. And he watched the people on the channels making videos about me. Just so you know, brother, I don't have a criminal record. I have no criminal record.
None.
None. I'm suing those people.
I heard that.
No,
I
I'm
did
suing
hear
them.
that. I
Yeah,
did hear that.
yeah. I gave them a chance to retract. I gave them 24 hours. They didn't. I have paralegals all over the country who work with me.
Yeah.
I don't do the paperwork myself. I just send it off, and then we sue them, and then I split the money with the paralegal. I mean, Shauna, you're going to come into some money here from WOWK. Shauna helped me file that lawsuit against them, and so when WOWK has to settle, she'll be getting some
Which
money.
reporter? I heard about that.
Her name's Andy Bernhardt or Burnett. I don't want to say the wrong. Her name is Andy, A-N-D-I. Andy, you're getting sued, baby. So, and the thing is that here in state court, if I don't win, I'll sue him in federal court.
Yeah.
You have to understand. And that guy's circling around again. Did you see him? Let's see if he circles around right here again. Because if he circles around right here again, then that's absolutely harassment. That's absolute harassment and stalking.
Meet you in person,
Appreciate
and
you, brother.
I may not agree with your methods, but I do want to apologize for how I came across on Facebook.
Hey, dude, listen.
I do apologize.
Shaking hands right there, man. Right there.
I may not agree with your methods.
Yeah.
But I do apologize.
What?
for
But you do.
being
I mean,
snarky.
tell me though, is this system working out? Is this going good? Is it going good?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
it's going good.
I haven't had any issues.
You're white, and
I
you
haven't had any
you're on the
issues.
inside.
I'm on
They
the
don't harass
inside.
you. You're not Tim Lyons. You're
I've
not
been-
Sarah
I've
Page.
been pulled over a few times.
Right? Have you been pulled out of the car and put in handcuffs?
No.
Okay. Have you been taken to the dungeon and strip search? Turn around,
No.
squat, cough.
No.
It only takes one time
No.
being turn around, squat, cough before you're going to
But-
you want death.
But
I can't wait to get. I can't wait till tomorrow. I
haven't
have
seen
another
I
goal.
haven't seen a whole lot of that stuff.
Why don't you go watch a couple videos, man? Go watch
Maybe
Sarah
I
Page's
will.
story.
Maybe
Go
I
watch
will.
Kent Freeman's story.
Maybe I will.
I can't wait to sue this guy. I
But-
I want to rip his head off,
Yeah.
right? But you can't do that. You can't
No.
do that.
No.
But instead, what I'll do is I'll sue him, and then I'll file a restraining order, and then I'll
Can
sue
I
him.
ask you another question?
Yeah.
Were you on that other account?
Kate Heard?
No. There was another account.
I don't have a fake account. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I don't have any fake accounts.
You don't?
No, I don't have a fake Twitter. I don't have a fake Facebook. I don't have a fake Instagram. I don't have any fake accounts. Thank you. Thank you.
I was just wondering.
I don't have.
I'm a curious guy.
No, but I'm telling you, someone
Curious.
wrote on Ironton Bad Cops, this is someone acting as Chille acting as. No. I will not break transparency. I will not break transparency. I will not be fake. I will not create a fake profile. I won't do it. Dude, haven't you figured out how I am yet?
I haven't quite figured you out. to be
Good.
honest with
Good.
you.
But listen, I won't in any way, shape, or
you seem
form.
like a nice guy.
I won't be fake, Jonathan. I won't do
And
it.
truly.
I'm
do
not nice. I'm a
apologize.
fucking dick. No, I'm a fucking dick.
At least you're honest.
No, I'm a dick.
Yeah, at least you're honest.
No, I'm a dick.
I apologize.
Well, thanks, dude.
For how I come across on Facebook.
Dude, I thank you. Thanks, man. You shake my hand.
I just wanted to actually meet you. Apologize for my attitude.
Apology accepted. I'm sorry too that I was curt. I can't apologize for being the dick that I am, but I'm a dick, and I know that.
People can disagree about methods.
We can disagree.
Don't have to be jerks about it.
Right, but when someone's wrong, though, I say you're wrong and you're uneducated and you don't know what you're talking about, and that's not a really nice way to say it. So that means I'm a little bit of a dick.
I would say maybe you change.
I can't change it. I'm
bit.
47 years old. They keep putting my date of birth on here and put my Jose Maria DeCastro 9/11/74. Oh gosh, you got me. Like that's their cut down to me.
Yeah.
I got fired from Power Rangers 20 years ago. That's so bad. Yeah. Where's the
you
chick?
Got anything from the show at least?
Yeah, I have all the stuff. But let me ask you a question. Where's the woman who I raped? Where's the guy who I stomped his skull in? Where's the kid I kidnapped? Where's the child molestation?
I haven't heard those stories.
I've never done anything like that. So when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna," some chick made a video about me. They said, "I'm gonna bury him," and she brought on. And here, let's talk about this for a minute. She brings on the mother of the dead kid, who nobody knew anything about her kid. Nobody knew anything about her. She had called every influencer there was. Nobody would help her. Yeah. I packed my shit, put everything I own in storage, loaded up a couple crates in my van, drove to Missouri to help her. Yeah. Just do the score, bro. And then and then Accountability for All, Disorderly Product News, everybody made a video about Caleb Slay, Justice for Caleb. Now you know who Caleb Slay is.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm horrible. But
I don't know anything about
I'm horrible. I should have never went and helped that woman with her kid. I mean, just think about that for a second. That troglodyte, that disgustingly ugly woman, she's ugly. She's just ugly. I'm sorry. She's an ugly person. And I'm not talking about just physically. I'm talking about she's ugly inside. She makes a video about saying how terrible I am. I went and put light on your kid's death. I shined the light that your kid was murdered.
Well, I better get out of here. But I just want, like I said, I just want to apologize.
Let me know when you want to get a coffee, when I'm not on camera.
For the way I came across.
No, thanks, dude.
Facebook.
You actually left your house and came to meet me. I appreciate it, dude.
I mean, I can disagree with you.
Hey, we're not going to agree on everything.
And I apologize.
I got it, Jonathan. Listen, I'm a man of faith myself, to be honest with you. You hear me talk about God all the time, right? I'll unblock you, dude. Yep. I'll unblock you, okay? You just don't be mean, man. It's not free speech for being a dick. You're just being a harasser, you know? All right. Yeah. That woman.
Have a good evening.
You too, Jonathan. Thanks, brother. That woman in Missouri, you know, and we went through these long conversations about her kid and her kid's death. And we figured out that, you know, and then she makes a comment that I got out of the shower in my towel. Was I supposed to get out of the shower naked? Like, what are you talking about? I had a towel on from under my chest to below my knees. And a kid is in the room? There's a kid at the beach when someone puts a towel around their waist. It wasn't like the towel was down below my hip. The towel was up by my chest and below my knees. It was a huge beach towel. And she tries to make it sound like I'm some sort of pervert with children. It's you know, Tina's getting sued. She's getting sued in Mississippi next month, along with T. Nathan, Jolly Ginger. I'm suing them all. Like, they're going to have to answer the federal civil rights lawsuit. They're going to have to answer it. Because I'm not suing them for $10,000. I'm suing them for $1 million. So Tina, get the mortgage to your house set up, honey. I warned your husband. I said, I hope you keep her in check. And then he didn't, and she went off the rails. And she, you know, and then the really funny part was Accountability for All, Josh Abrams, he brought her into a deal. Let's just talk about it. Josh Abrams, he brought Tina Slay Richardson, he set up a deal for her to have the story of Caleb Slay produced into a movie. And along the route, she showed what she cares about. She cares about attention for her and her money. That's what she cares about. And what happened was both Josh Abrams of Accountability for All and the producers said, we can't work with this woman. She's nuts. That's what happened. She got showed the door. And then let's talk about the Masshole report. That woman has lost 3 of 4 of her children. She's been arrested in the past year for siphoning gas out of a car. She swallowed the gas and had to go to the hospital. These people who are these trolls, when I was canceled on TikTok, and here's how I learned this, by the way. When I went through cancel culture on TikTok in October of 2021, let me tell you what happened. What I did is I had to document the defamation that happened to me. So I had to go to these people's accounts who had made videos about me so I could see if I could sue them or not. And what I found over time was that these are the lowest scummy people. They don't have any mission. They don't have any valor. They don't have any purpose. They're just scummy, losing people. They don't have any drive to make anything better other than to talk bad about people who do things so that they can feel like they're a part of the game somehow. You don't have a platform because you have a social media page. A platform is a set of actionable agendas with an action plan that is legitimate. You don't have a platform because you got popular on TikTok or YouTube trashing people who are doers. That's not what a platform is, my friends. So, with that being said, let's try that. But, my name is Jose Maria DeCastro. I've been called Chille since I was 5 years old. Since I moved to Alaska, and my neighbor called me Chille Taco. The neighbors' names were the Eilers. Their names were Eilers. That was their name. Dwayne and Stevie and Brenda Eiler. That was their names. And they called me Chille Taco Enchilada Burrito. That's what they called me. And then their sons and their daughter called me Taco and Chille. That's how I got the nickname Chille from some really great neighbors who absolutely loved me, that took such good care of me. And I was never offended by the name. I never considered it a racial slur. I tell people all the time, they start to say things like Jose Maria DeCastro and put my date of birth. I'm so proud of who I am. I'm so proud of my heritage. I'm so proud of my family. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to make me feel bad about who I am. There's nothing. There's nothing. You got a nothing burger going on. There's nothing I've done in my life that makes me feel bad about who I am as a person. I'm sorry. It just doesn't exist. I just haven't done anything that bad. I just haven't. I've made some mistakes for sure. Wish I hadn't got fired from Power Rangers. I wish that hadn't happened. I wish I'd kept my mouth shut. I wish I hadn't said anything, but I didn't. But there's nothing in my past that's going to embarrass me. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing I've done so bad. There's just not. And by the way, you take a real account. And then I talked about this guy the other day. I'll talk about him again. His name is The Dinesh. And by the way, on TikTok, if you don't say people's names right, they get so mad at you and they're just trying to find a way to call you racist, right? That's the whole TikTok thing. And that's the whole basic lacking in the black community in general, is this idea that their leaders are just pop stars and popular influencers, but they have no government knowledge. They have no constitutional knowledge. The black community is really suffering because of the lack of leadership in the black community. I said this on TikTok. I've said it since the beginning. I didn't support BLM. I was open about not supporting BLM. I support Black Lives Matter. I support Black Lives Mattering. I'm all for that. I'm not for the BLM organization, and I've been that way since I started on TikTok in June. I'm not embarrassed. I'm also against critical race theory. I've been open about being against, even when my 300,000 followers, 200,000 were black folks, I openly have said critical race theory is garbage. You're teaching little white kids to be ashamed of themselves, and you're teaching little black kids that they're born with a disadvantage. I'm against that. I'm against it. So this idea that I would somehow be embarrassed of anything I've ever done in my entire life is just not going to work. It's not going to work. Try something else. I mean, try something. Like, it's, there's nothing you're going to say about me that will shame me. Nothing. Do you know what else? I masturbate. Oh, no, he does not. Yes, I do. I masturbate. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He said he masturbated. Yes, I do. I just don't do it in public, and I don't talk about it out loud very much. But I masturbate just like every other man in the world. You got me. He masturbates. Yes, I do. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's the worst. That guy, he's terrible. There's nothing you're going to get that's going to... I'm just trying to let you guys know. There's absolutely nothing. And my name is Jose Maria DeCastro. I was born 9/11/74. Now what? Now what? Now what? What are you going to say about me, bro? What are you going to say about me? And what you guys don't understand is, just so you guys know, that moron rapper Talib the Dweeb who defamed me, he's got $4 million. I'm about to get $1 million. I'm about to get $1 million out of that loser. He defamed me. You're not allowed to do that. He said, he called me a racist. I'm not a racist. I have a website that says Defining Institutional Racism in America. I've had the same website since June 19th, 2021. I mean, I just want to get it all out. Is anything else you guys have said about me? Anybody else? You guys got anything you can say about me that I won't talk about out loud? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? What else we got? What else we got? What else do we got? A restraining order? I got a restraining order against me. Uh-oh. Ruh-oh. Someone went and said they were scared of me. A lot of people are scared of me. Okay. And what? There's no assault. There's no battery. I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. What else we got? I just want to address all of these at once. Oh, you want to know about the headphones? I actually prefer to have my ears covered most of the time. I prefer not to hear background noise. I wear the headphones because I prefer not to hear background noise. I prefer to listen to people and the radio through my headphones. Scott, that's true. I am a big meanie. I'm definitely a dick. I am a searing prick. Yes, I am. If you cross me, I will come at you legally. I will come at you emotionally. I will come at you through your friends and family. I will come at you, dude. Now what? Like what? What else is there? Anything else? Could we get back to what the problem is here, which is the police state, prison state? That's what I'm trying to talk about. Does anybody else have anything else to say about me, so we can not make it about me so much? But see, what they always want to do, just so you guys know, they always want to kill the messenger of change. That's what they want to do. The trolls here who benefit from the criminal justice system, or from the criminal justice system, that's the wrong terms, from the prison torture state that we have, you know, they're part of it. They're all a part of it. So I do like coffee way too much. No, listen, I'm just telling you, I've had, and by the way, guys, I'm not saying anything that I didn't say to Terry himself. The same things I'm telling you guys, I told Terry on the phone, on a face conversation, on video. You can ask Terry what I said. I called Terry and I said, 10 people have called me today about you, telling me that you're a cop sucker and that you're saying bad things. I don't really care what they say. It's your life. It's your journey. I can give you advice, but you don't have to take it. And apparently now I got a phone call today, someone telling me that Terry is colluding and working with the Ironton Police Department, that they're setting up how he films and setting up things about how they work together. Terry, that's not your job, dude. Those guys are the enemy. And I'll just call it out publicly. You guys know how I am. I won't hide anything. I won't hide anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You want to talk about when I lost my virginity? We can talk about that if you want. I don't care. There's nothing about my life I'm embarrassed about. Absolutely nothing. I'm sorry if you are embarrassed about your life. You know, I go by this, there was this, oh, there goes blank and shit. There goes blanking shit. There goes blanking shit. You know, I was really touched. I'll tell you what happened to me. Okay. Hey, she right there. Elbows, bait, and tackle just said, "You have no money, you beggar." You got me. You got me. I'm poor. You got me. They're right. Eleanor Parker, who said I have no money. You're right. I'm broke. You're right. You got me. I'm broke. Someone just said you have no money and you're a beggar. I'm not a beggar. I put things together. I raise money for those things, and then I put the money into the things that I raise money for. That's not begging. That's getting things done. And then someone else just asked another question. Someone said, why so many messages getting deleted? Angel, because people are trolling. That's why, Angel. That's why. You didn't notice the people trolling and talking shit in here? You didn't notice that? You didn't notice that? There goes the piggies. There they go. There they go. There they go. Oops, I couldn't get my thumb on that fast enough. What else? What else you guys want to know? Anything else about me so we can move on and talk about changing this system? Angel, anything else? Anything else? You guys, there's nothing I won't talk about. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying. Jessup Chris, there's Tim Lyons right there. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, Tim? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you guys doing? Huh? Are we gonna be friendly, or are we gonna be fighting? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Oh, how you doing? Just no cigarette, if you can, or I'll come. I'll get out. I don't gotta be sitting in here while I talk to you. I can jump out. You don't want to be on camera?
I don't care, man.
What's your name?
Mitch Robinson. We spoke a few weeks ago.
Oh, I think I remember you, Mitch.
TJ called you when.
Yeah, you had a little longer beard.
Maybe. No, we talked over the phone. I was telling you that.
Oh, you're a different guy then.
Yeah,
different guy.
They one pulled me over. The guy they pulled me over like 25 times.
A cop pulled you over 25 times?
As soon as I got since last May. Me and this guy over here.
Why?
Because I just got out of prison last year. They think.
One of my best friends got out of prison last year.
You know my cousin Buddy Jenkins.
Oh, I love Buddy. I talk to him all. Oh, I love Buddy. I talk to him all the time.
Sean,
I don't know him personally, but I really like
Sean
him.
DeLong.
Sean DeLong. You know, we got Sean out of prison. You know that.
Sean's down here, down here staying, working and stuff. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
He goes to court the 18th and stuff, and hopefully get everything settled up with him.
Who's pulling you over so many times?
IPD's pulled us over.
IPD?
Acres.
Are you filming that?
Oh, I've had how many times we put? Yeah, there's a few.
So just so you guys know, I want everybody to know now, I'm starting a new page called Chille's Cop Videos.
Okay.
I'm just suspended from Facebook right now because of Ironton Bad Cops. Not because of that page, but because they allow the trolls in there, and then they say something, and I say eat a dick, and then they report my account, and it got suspended. So I'm suspended for another 2 days or something. But then I'm starting a page on Facebook called Chille's Cop Videos. It'll say ChilleDeCastro's Cop Videos. Thank you, Carbs. I appreciate that, man.
We'll have
I need you to document it. I'll help you, but I need you to document it because then we can sue them for harassment.
Oh well, I've got that. I just paid $200 a minute ago to get my truck out of impound. We seen you.
Oh, the impound.
Yeah, that was
They tried to steal your car.
That was.
They tried to steal his car.
Well, I call it legal extortion. But
it is legal extortion.
But I pay.
It is legal extortion.
What do you think? About $1,500, $1,700 worth of impound fees.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, they've impounded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 of my vehicles.
They've impounded 6. Could you get that on film?
I've got receipts.
Oh, you have receipts?
Where I paid
in the past year they've done it?
Since May last year.
I need those receipts.
Do you
have my number?
Yeah, I've got your number on my phone and stuff.
Call me. Let's put all those receipts together, and then I need you to document. Every time you get pulled over. Yeah. Phone comes out, you start recording. Yeah. Get the cop's name and badge number, and then I'm already suing IPD twice. I'll sue them again.
I've got one video where they pulled me over at my house.
In your driveway?
Yeah, and it's on the
Sure.
ring video.
Sure.
They impounded my vehicle then. they've actually stopped people coming to my ex-landlord's house because they thought
Your name's Mitch, right?
Yeah.
Jessup just asked, why aren't you using the dash camera he gave you?
Huh? I have been.
Is it up right now?
I've got, no, I ain't got it in my vehicle, it's my other vehicle.
You got to carry, dude, look at mine. It has to be, listen, I can sue them if you document it.
I mean, I ain't been in my vehicle.
Every time they pull you over, you have a phone, you film them.
I know, I do. Yeah, I do.
You have all the videos then?
I got to round them all up. They're on different phones.
Round them all up, put them all on one thing.
I'll get them.
And let me see them. And if there's a pattern, it's called a policy and practice.
Yeah.
Everybody can look that up. Policy and practice. They impounded his truck. He just had to pay $200 to get it out.
Yeah, fictitious tags. I've had about, the DMV has got a block. It says there's a block on my license, but they've talked to Ohio and Kentucky. I have no block, but there's a block on there. And
well, we can file a petition to get that block taken off.
I'm trying.
No, we can file a motion with the court.
I'm trying to do it now.
No, but we can force their hand.
That's what we need.
You just have to take legal action.
I know. That's what I need to learn. I need to learn a little more about the legal
No,
action.
I'll help you. It'll be you, but I'll just help you with papers.
That's fine.
I can't represent you. I'm not a lawyer in Ohio.
That's fine.
But I can help you.
I've got my, I go as a 1983 form.
Yeah, but I need to see the information to know which U.S. code it's going to go under.
Okay.
It's
So
not
like I
just
said,
that simple. It's a little more complicated.
Well, I know. So they started in May of last year. About I got out of the halfway house around April 1st, and started getting pulled over around May 1st. Around about a month. They didn't impound it the first time. Then they started impounding. I got my license back. I carry insurance, tags, all that stuff. But I guess in Ohio, you have 30 days to transfer your tags, right? It's the law. Except, I guess I'm the rule to the exception. I don't have 30 days.
Exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have 30 days to change my tags over.
Oh, they gave you a ticket for that?
They've impounded my vehicle.
Wait. So they impounded your vehicle without giving you the 30 days to have your tags changed over?
Yeah.
We got them.
I sold my truck.
We got them.
I've been trying. They have a block down here, but then they keep writing.
Did they impound your vehicle within the 30 days?
Not this. They done my Tahoe. You remember?
We got them.
First year.
You have the documentation?
It's on.
And it's in the past 24 months?
It's in the court records, yeah.
We got you guys. Ironton PD, another lawsuit coming.
I already got convicted. of fictitious tags.
And you went to jail?
I didn't go to jail. I went to court.
And how much do you have to pay to get your truck out? 200.
I'd pay 150, and plus where they said the tags was fictitious. I had to pay another $50 to a tow truck driver to come and get it and haul it down the road for me and park it down the street, actually where Sean's at. And
how's Sean doing?
He's doing good.
I got to see him.
He's doing really good. He's just right down the road. I just left him 2 minutes ago. And
tell him I said hello.
I will. He's doing really good.
So just so you know, we just threatened to file a petition for a writ of habeas corpus, and they let him out.
Yeah.
So if they're not going to, we'll send a letter to Ironton Police to get your money for your impound fee back. We'll request it in writing, and then if they don't give you your money back, we'll sue them.
Well, see, I finally got the tag straightened out on my Tahoe. I had a 45-day tag in the window. It got outside of it got wet, ripped, tore up. So I had a set of tags to my other truck in my name, legal tag, everything, insurance, and I put them on there. And like 3 days, I hadn't made it to the courthouse because I work every day.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have time. They pulled me over. They wrote me a fictitious tag, impounded my vehicle.
Fictitious tag?
Yeah.
It's a fake tag they called you?
Yeah. Then actually a friend of mine, he said he got pulled over my truck last night. And that's the reason I had to get it out of impound. And that's the reason they impounded it was fictitious tags. They're my
fictitious tags.
They're my tags.
But they charge you with fake tags.
Yeah.
We have this is actionable, bro. What you're telling me, if you have the proof, is actionable.
It's on court. It's on court records.
Hey, Ironton PD, who's watching this, I will come after you. I will help this man file his lawsuit against you. You're doing it wrong.
I mean,
all right, call me tomorrow. You call me tomorrow. I'll be at court tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So you don't got to get that early, but just call me tomorrow.
Actually, I got to go in and pay fines in the morning anyway.
I'll be there at 9.
Yeah.
Let's sit down and have a talk and go home tonight. Get all your records.
I want to course, I get all my impound receipts.
Get all your impound receipts.
They took my motorcycle. They pulled me over walking out of a gas station.
They pulled you over walking out of a gas station for what?
Well, apparently they can just run your name through without no date of birth, social security number, driver's license number, no nothing, and it pops up that I didn't have no motorcycle endorsement. I was probably from here to that pump there. They pulled in and hit the blue lights and pulled me over, and I wasn't even on my motorcycle. And I'm like, why are you pulling me over?
They're harassing you, dude.
If
you have a receipt of all the times you were pulled over, then we can sue them.
Dude, I've been pulled over.
We can sue them, dude.
How many times?
And the only thing they respond to is money. They don't care about you.
Me and him's been pulled over together, what, 8 times?
Do you have a camera on your phone?
I
need you to record it.
We got them pulled.
Do you have a trifold? Do you have a trifold? Do you have one of my trifolds?
I've got all.
I give them away for free. Why don't you have one?
I've got all. I have to run up all the videos.
You don't talk to them. You show them the trifold. Give them your ID and shut the fuck up.
But they pull up in the alley at 2 o'clock in the morning at my house. After following us from Speedway all the way out through there, they pulled us over. Had one block this end.
Send all that stuff to Ironton Transparency at Gmail. All right.
They pulled up on this end of the alley. Pulled up on this end of the alley. I don't back down from them. I'm not afraid of them.
Why would you be afraid of them? You haven't broken the law.
I walk out in the middle of the alley. I'm like, what?
What? Right.
And
right.
One on this end backs up and lets another one pull in, and he blocks it again. So I step back over on my property. You're not going to attack another. You're not going to poke me. You're not going to poke me and get me on a frame so you can tase me, beat me, and arrest me and throw me in jail. You ain't going to do it.
That's what they're trying to do to you.
Yeah, I know. And he pulls us up and just starts, what are you doing? Why are you bothering me, man? Why are you fucking with me?
Yeah.
And he said, we just out here doing something, blah, blah, blah. And he was, I was like, man, you guys need to go on. We ain't doing nothing,
Yeah.
And he said something. He said, I forgot. He said something slick anyway. And he's like we're watching you.
Mm-hmm. You're watching me? You're
Yeah.
stalking? That's what he said to you? See, if you had that on camera, we could prove stalking.
I ain't got it in the morning.
I've got.
You gotta film everything.
I've got it.
Cop drives by, camera comes out. You see a cop, camera comes out.
I've got someone ring on
Okay.
like a ring
Go
videos.
listen, I know you want to tell me how you feel.
I know, man.
No,
Sorry,
I'm sorry, dude. No, I'm
I
sorry.
want to tell you, appreciate you.
No, I'm sorry. This is
real,
going on.
dude.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. I'm sorry. I know that you want to tell me how you're feeling.
yeah.
What I want is the proof. I want
got
the
you.
facts.
I got you.
You know, you should. I do care about how you feel.
Yeah.
I'm just a dickhead, and I only want facts.
That's awesome. I'm a dickhead too.
Yeah,
I
cool.
love it.
Nice to meet you, bro.
It's nice to meet you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
On that side of Bangkok.
I'll tell Sean to give you a call.
Yeah, tell Sean to call me. I want to shake his hand and say hello to him. I hope he's doing okay with sobriety. I'm gonna drive around, make sure cops aren't hurting people and beating people.
I'll tell you to call you,
Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
See, let me explain something real fast. So let me just kind of debrief what you guys just heard. Okay, listen. When you take the money out of someone else's wallet and they have to defend themselves in court, that's the difference. There's nobody around here who's so rich that they want to be sued for thousands of dollars. They're just not. And the guy who was harassing me earlier, I'll start with the restraining order, and then after that, I'll sue him. I'll sue him. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You understand? Listen, this is my life. This is all I do. It's my pleasure. You leave your little life of whatever you're doing, and I have my little life over here, but you enter into my little life without doing what I do, then see you in court. I'll see you in court. Call your lawyer. And by the way, most lawyers are at least a $2,500 to $5,000 retainer. Most lawyers are at least $2,500 minimum. Let's go see if there's any pigs killing people. Let's go. Maybe down this way. Got to use your blinker all the time in Ironton. The #1 pullover in Ironton is for not using your blinker. Let me ask you, Ironton cops, something. How do you feel about yourself as a man? What do you think about yourself when what you do is you're the hall monitor who drives down the road looking for someone who didn't use their blinker? He didn't use his blinker. You didn't use your blinker. I'm pulling you over. He didn't use his blinker. Hey, Shauna, don't put them in timeout. Just tell me who they are. I don't know if you have the ability to straight block them, but I just straight block them because I don't have to be harassed by trolls. Harassment is not part of free speech. That's not. Those are two different things. That's like you go into some babe's page on Instagram and you go to her page and you're like, "Hey, nice tits," and then she blocks you and you're like, "Hey, it's free speech." Dude, you're harassing her. Like, it's not free speech. You're harassing that woman. "Hey, nice tits" is not an appropriate thing to say to an influencer. It's not an appropriate thing to say. You're being a dick. And so you should be blocked. It's just that simple. You should be blocked. So what has happened in America is that the police have taken over the night, and you're not allowed to live in the night. You're not allowed to go run an errand. I talked to Tim last night in Oklahoma, and I was talking to Tim, and Tim was telling me that in McAlester, Oklahoma, he doesn't leave his house after 10 or 11 p.m. at night because he doesn't want to get arrested for no reason. I said to Tim, I said, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" He said, "No, Chille, I don't leave my house, because I don't want to get arrested for no reason." I had to ask him if he was serious. I said, "Tim, are you serious?" And he said, "Chille, listen to me. They'll arrest me and they take me to the jail and it's 40 degrees. And I'm a veteran. I have PTSD. I have a veteran's iPad." So I just, that's what's happened in America. That if you drive in our country, traveling from point A to point B has become a gotcha game. And they are just adding a license plate light. You have to have a blinker 100 yards. If your lights are too high, we'll pull you over because your beams are too bright. If if your windows are too tinted, then you need to be pulled over so that we can see if we can arrest you. That's what's happened to our country. The cops have taken over our country. And it's just horrific. And I'm not going to live in this country like this. I'm going to change it. I will not tolerate this system. I will not put up with it. I simply won't put up with it. I refuse. We should not have to be afraid of cops. I should be able to drive to 7-Eleven or to anywhere else I want to go. I should be able to go anywhere I want to go without fear of the cops pulling me over and searching my car. I should have that right. It is my right. I shouldn't have that right. It is my right. But we've become so policed over. We've become such a police state, prison state, rape state, death state, that you're not allowed to live a life of prosperity and freedom. Because if you try to, the police will pull you over, search your car, and then if they see some dried up toothpaste on the console of your car, well, that has to be methamphetamines. And then they'll arrest you for meth. They'll test it later and find out it was Crest. But if the lab technician isn't as dirty as the pig, we saw that. How many people know what I'm talking about? How many people know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Does anybody here know what I'm talking about when I say the lab technician will falsify the records? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody heard that case before? Is this a one-way street? Is that a because there's some one-way streets here in Ironton that I'm just not real sure are one-way streets or not one-way streets. There, this is a two-way street. I just have to be careful. So there was a lab technician. I want to say she was in Ohio. Was she in Ohio or was she in Florida? And this lab technician, what she did is she falsified all these records and said that it was drugs on all these people when it wasn't. And it wasn't like one or two. It was hundreds and hundreds of people who she put in the dungeon. And then you know what? She didn't get in trouble. She didn't get in trouble for doing it. She got probation or something like that after she ruined hundreds of lives. And that's because the judge, of course, is as corrupt as she is. And so that's what we're looking at. That's the situation that we're living in today, is this police state, prison state, death state, where even the judges are as corrupt as everybody else. I mean, look at the judges here. Look at McWhorter and look at Finley and look at Waldo. Yeah, I think they're corrupt. I can prove it soon. A couple more steps, and we can prove how corrupt they are. You guys want to hear something really funny? I haven't released this yet. I've kind of kept it to myself for right now. But there's a guy here in town, here in Ironton. So just so you know, all these people, their livelihood is up because they're cheating people through with the county commissioners and the land bank and the rehabs and the ankle monitor business. The ankle monitor business is a huge business that's owned by someone right here in Lawrence County. We can't find the owner of the ankle monitor business, but there's a couple people who are involved in the ankle monitor business. And what we have found is that these people who are profiteering, their reach and their scope of profiteering, it goes all the way deep. It goes deep into other businesses and other people's businesses. Cop was parked right here hiding. He was parked right here hiding in this little parking lot. Sorry, bruh. That's not how it works around here no more. You're not going to be sitting around hiding to try to get people. Not if I can stop it. Piece of shit. Piece of shit was sitting here in this parking lot hiding. He was hiding. He had the tip of his car just barely sticking out. Piece of shit. Maggot. And there goes another one right there. I have every right to drive around this town, do anything I want. I'm a free human being. I'm a free American. You're welcome to do whatever you think you need to do. Cop was hiding. He was hiding right there. He was hiding in a little hideout right there. Because this is where they like to hang out. This is why I come over here. This is where they like to hang out. They like to hang out over here by the speedway, so that they can try to get people who want to go get something to eat in the middle of the night, who want to go get a snack. And then if they want to go get a snack, they have to deal with a pig at the grocery store. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to explain. If you want to go to Speedway and get a snack, you shouldn't have to deal with a pig. You should be able to be free to go get a snack, go back to your house, smoke your weed or whatever you want to do, drink your liquor, and you should be able to do whatever you want. And instead, you got pigs hiding all over the place. So I was telling a story. I'm sorry I got disrupted, but I saw that pig hiding over there. He was hiding. He was hiding. He was sitting there hiding. It's not patrol. You can stub that shit right. You can put it up your nose, bro. It's not patrol. It's a gotcha game when you drive. When you drive, they're trying to get you. And so for me, it's content. Pull me over, dude. See how it goes. If you pulled me over unjustly, we're going to court. And not the court you think. We're going to court where I file action against you. And people are like, oh, you know, he's just gonna sue. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Yeah. And I'll get the municipality and the county to have to pay up a lot of money, and then they'll get rid of you. No boot licking, rather boot avoidance. I understand that, but the thing is that you can try to avoid cops, but you shouldn't have to try to avoid cops. I shouldn't have to come to Ironton and drive around town at night to make sure these cops don't kill people or ram their heads into windows. And just so you guys know, I don't answer the phone. So if you call me, I won't answer. I don't answer phone calls. I don't ever answer phone calls. Hey, there's my buddy. Hey, there's my buddy. ... Let's get together this week and do a cup of coffee. ... I gotta head home pretty soon tonight because I've got court in the morning. But let's get together this week and do a coffee, bro. Would love to see you. I'm a big coffee drinker too. You guys can talk about that, about what a terrible coffee drinker he is. I mean, is there anything about me we haven't covered so we can focus on the police state, prison state, death state? Is there anything else you guys want to know so I don't have to answer questions about me all the time? Anything else? Does anybody else have any other questions? I'll answer them now. So then we don't have to go over this over and over, and then thousands of people know what I said, and then when someone asks something stupid, you can go, he already answered that. He already said it. Here's what he said. And I'll just be as oh, I'm so glad you're there, brother. Thank you for showing me who you are. I really appreciate it. Ironton Auditor is, you know, I'm getting a lot of phone calls about him, and he's you know, I'm hearing that he's, you know, I'm just hearing things. And I told Ironton Auditor what I heard. I heard he's bootlicking, and I heard that he's colluding with the Ironton cops to make them look good. That's what I was told today. I was told today by someone who knows Ironton Auditor, who said he is working with the Ironton Police Department to make them look good. I'll expose anything anybody tells me. So, I'm just telling you. Oh, is that right? Oh, she was shaking so bad. Hey, Jessup, make sure that you document every time Sarah goes through PTSD, because that's going to pay out in the federal civil rights lawsuit. I think that's a pig right there. Oh, he turned off. He saw me parked here and he turned off. I mean, let me explain something to you guys. You don't need cops patrolling up and down the roads here. There's nobody breaking into the speedway here. There's nobody breaking into the bank over here. There's no one breaking into the park and drive. There's nobody breaking into these buildings. No one's stealing the soil out of the parking lot. You know? Bum, bum, bum. Is that Spooge? Maybe that's Spooge. Is that Spooge? Oh, I hope that's Spooge. Oh, you got used, Spooge. You got used, brother. I'll let you know. Oh, is that Spooge? Is that Spooge? Oh, that's not. That's a sheriff. That's a sheriff. Which one is that one? Let's go see which one this one is. Let me back up and put the lights on this guy right here so we can actually see what we're looking at here. I'll put my lights red on this person so that we can see what he looks like when we talk to him. He would have no problem putting a flashlight in your face, so I have no problem putting a light over here. Wussy? You giant pussy? You giant puss? Oh, you're a canine unit, huh?
Yes, please step away from my car.
Are you a good cop or a bad cop? No, I can stand right here, buddy.
No,
You can fuck yourself. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
I just don't want you to bother my dog.
I don't give a fuck about your dog or you. I just want to identify you so I know which pig I'm going to get fired next. Where's Jonathan at? Where's Jonathan Spooljarek? Where's he at? What happened to him? By the way, just so you guys know, canine cops are the biggest fucking pigs you'll ever meet. They're the worst people. This guy gets off on watching his dog attack people. You notice what a piece of shit he is? Right when I got here, he was like, oh, don't come near my car. I don't want you to get my dog upset. He trains his dog to attack people. He gets off on it. He goes home and jerks off to his dog attacking people. That's what he does. He enjoys it. He would love nothing more than to let his dog out of the car to attack me right now. Canine guys, canine cops are the worst human beings born. This guy is an absolute horrid person. You have no idea. This guy likes to watch dogs attack people. Don't you? Don't you? Isn't that who you are as a person? I mean, isn't that who you are? I asked you, I gave you a chance to say if you were a good cop or a bad cop, and you went right into, oh, I can't. Yeah. And you wonder why we don't like you guys. You wonder why we don't like you guys, you know? They don't want to make your dog upset though, so you better go. How many people have you had your dog attack? Isn't it a new dog? Wasn't the dog funded by the people? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? I mean, you know who I am, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Can I get your name and badge number? You want to get your name and badge number? Isn't it your policy?
No.
It's not your policy? Okay, then I'll file a complaint. We'll see how it goes. I will. So this piece of shit right here, this guy's nothing but a piece of shit. These are the worst human beings on all of America. The canine cops, these guys in particular, these guys are the worst people they are. And you see, this car right here belongs to you. This is your car. He doesn't own this car. He can flash his lights at me, I don't care. There's plenty of room for him to leave the other way. There's nobody in this parking lot, he can back up. You see, but he's used to dominating people. He's used to bullying people. This man is trash. I just want to make sure you guys know. So, I just want him to know. I got you next, bud. I got you next. I got you next. Where's Jonathan Spuljarek? Where's Spuljarek at? Where's Jonathan Spuljarek? I'll leave when you turn the lights off me. I'm not moving till you take those lights off me. Thank you. There's another one over there. These people don't understand. Sorry for the language. I apologize. I've just had enough. I've had enough. These guys drive around. How many people live in this town that you need all these cops driving around? That's what America has become. That's where your money is going. Do you think we needed both of these cops here? There was an Ironton cop and a sheriff cop. How many cops do we need in one area? How many cops do we need? We're paying both those guys their pension. We're paying their health insurance. We're paying the health insurance for their wife, for their kids. How many cops do you need here? How many cops are necessary to make sure a town has security of 10,100 people? How many cops are needed? There was 2 cops right over there. You guys didn't see the other cops. Matt, I think you're just on the wrong page, bud. Matt, you're just on the wrong page, brother. Feel free to fuck off. Feel free. Enjoy that, because you're just in the wrong place. I don't care. I don't care. You troll my page, you're gone. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. You guys... Oh, that was Steve Sisler? Oh my God, that pig just now? Is that what you just said? Pandy, did you say that was Steve Sisler? So let me tell you, you know what? Hey Sisler, tomorrow I'm going to release your tape. I'm going to release the tape about you tomorrow, Sisler. I have 3 videos about you, Sisler. I have 3 videos about you, Sisler. Sisler is an abusive piece of trash. He beat Jamie Taylor. She testified to me. He beat her. He had her arrested. That was Sisler? That was Sisler? Sisler. His name's Sisler. That was him? That guy is such a piece of garbage. Oh, they're watching me. I'm watching them. I don't give a shit about them. You guys have to understand, you know what makes us different? We're not sovereign citizens. We're for rule of law. There's a big difference. I'm not running around saying I don't have to have a driver's license or insurance or any of that stuff. Sisler. Oh, that was Steve Sisler? He's an abusive piece of garbage. Did you know that? Do you know how many people have told me stories about Sisler beating them and hurting them? I'm going to go to the sheriff's department. How many cops need to be in this town? How many cops do we really need? How many cops do we really need? Tell me, how many cops? That was Sisler? That was Sisler, huh? I was wondering when I was going to get to meet that piece of garbage. By the way, Jamie's story about Sisler, oh my God, this guy is such trash. You have no idea. He beat his wife. He beat his wife. Did you know that? Jamie Taylor told me how badly he beat her. I've never hit a woman in my life. He has. Step away from the car. I'm worried about my dog in the back seat. You douchebag. Step away from the car. I'm worried about the dog in the back seat. I don't want you to make my dog upset. That's what you said to me, Sisler. Go burn in hell, Sisler. You're the problem. You're the reason why people hate cops, Sisler. You're the reason. You beat women, you abuse people, you cuff them, you beat them. Dude, I have dozens of, I have, let me keep real numbers because I don't like to exaggerate. I like to be as truthful as I possibly can within reason of not making mistakes. Sisler, I have no less than, I have no less than 6 or 7 stories that I can recall off the top of my head of audio that you did to people, Sisler. I have 6 or 7 people that I know, that I remember stories about Sisler abusing them and hurting them. Dude, you're on the wrong page, Beach Tan. You're on the wrong page. You're on the wrong page. Sorry, bro. You're on the wrong page, dude. Cops are not... I can say anything I want, you moron. Go to my Facebook page, Jose Maria. Oh my God, he uses his full name, Jose Maria DeCastro. Oh my God, born 9/11/74. Oh man, you got me. You said my name and my date of birth. Ah! You just don't even understand, dude. You don't understand. It's not about me. I'm trying to get this across. And it wouldn't matter if I did have a bad past, which I don't. It's not that. It's that these guys have ruined our country. The cops have ruined our country. This over-patrolling, over-policing, over-arresting, overcharging, over-prisoning, over-jailing, over-abusive. You understand? They have ruined our country. We don't have a free country anymore. You know? What's up, Josh? I just talked about you earlier. What was I talking about Josh Abrams about earlier? I don't know, but it's just, I bared my soul tonight. Every question you guys had about me, I answered. Without embarrassment, I don't care. 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 Accountability for All's in the room, you guys. He's one of my favorite auditors. He's just an amazing auditor. He's as fearless could be. I'm a big fan. Make sure you guys follow Accountability for All. Great page. Great page. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about you earlier, Josh. I said that wacky chick, Tina. I talked about everything tonight. I talked about Mass Hole, how she lost 3 or 4 of her kids. She lost 3 out of 4 of her kids. How she's siphoning gas. How she's just a troglodyte of a person, right? And that's who the trolls are, who don't offer anything, but they actually have a bad past. I didn't lose kids. I took in my sister and her kids and helped raise my nephews and my niece. I participated in my family. And so I don't have a bad past. And by the way, my nephews and my niece, I never beat them. I never hit them. I never raised my hand to them. You see? So I don't have anything to be embarrassed about. You know? Thank you. I appreciate it, man. So, and then we talked earlier about the woman who actually sucked gas into her lungs and had to go to the hospital. And then we talked about Tina with Justice for Caleb, how the producers had to run her out the door. And Josh was like, I got to get away from this chick. She's nuts. So it's just, you know, I don't want to get into this minutia. I just want to clear the air so that everybody here knows everything that I have said. It's out in the open now. It's not about me. It's not about Josh. Josh nailed it the other day. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with it's the right time, the right place, in the right moment for change. This system is terrible. So far, I've seen cops pass 5 times now. 5 times cops have passed by here. We need that many cops in a town of 10,000 people. I mean, and how many people? And by the way, we need to identify that bald guy because he passed by me again. So I'm just going to file a restraining order tomorrow, and then I'll file a lawsuit. That's just what I'll do. So, I mean, the guy can get all the attention he wants, but call your lawyer, bro. You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay. That's just the way it is. I'm going to take you to court. So I'll identify you tomorrow, and then I'll file a restraining order, and then I'll sue you. And the guy was just, you know, let's be honest. I come from West Hollywood, California. I was in West Hollywood for 20 years. That guy, he would fit in West Hollywood like a hand in a glove. For sure. He's West Hollywood all the way, baby. I mean, maybe people don't know that about him, but that guy was West Hollywood all the way. He is West Hollywood all the way. Oh, what's that, Dagberry? John, what's up? Dagberry, I'll be at court tomorrow at 9 a.m. if you want to talk to me. I won't... Oh yeah, and then you guys do me a favor. Make sure everybody goes to Ironton, Solving Ironton, and join Gilded. If you're from Ironton or you're from the tri-state area, please join the Gilded on solvingironton.com. Solvingironton.com. And just so you guys know, that website, you guys paid for it. You guys all paid for that website. I did not pay for it. Like the girl said earlier, I'm broke. You got me, baby. I was raised middle class at best, poor when I was young. Poor. Yeah, you got me. I'm not rich. You got me nailed there. I drive a Honda. I don't drive a Mercedes. What, am I supposed to feel bad that I'm in the 90th percentile of people who make money? I feel terrible. I feel so bad that I'm not rich. I feel so awful. I wake up every morning and I'm like, you know, if people knew I wasn't rich, I don't know what I would do. This facade of my Mercedes, that's really a Honda, I thought I was fooling everybody, showing them how rich I was. But check out those shoes. Huh? Check out those shoes. Right? Look at those shoes. Look at those. Huh? Huh? You think I'm rich now? Boom. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. I got the shoes 2 for 1. So. Yeah, Shelby, I guess I'm not as good as grifter as you thought. I guess I'm not quite the grifter you thought. I don't even have $10,000 to my name, Shelby. So I guess I'm just not as good as grifter. I'm not as good as grifter as you thought I was. I can't fold my trifold back. Well, I guess you have to get another one. I'm grifting. It's really funny. This person said that. But do you think that she has done anything for anybody? Do you think she's offered Shelby E, Shelbie, Do you think Shelby E has offered anything to anybody? Do you think she's tried to help anybody? You think she's offered her services or her love or her knowledge to anybody? How many? Let's take a vote real quick. How many of you guys think Shelby E, who just called me a grifter, how many think that she has ever helped anybody outside of herself and her family? How many people think that she has done anything for anybody? Yes or no? Yes, she's done, or no, she hasn't helped herself. Yes, she's helped tons of people, or no, she's not helped anybody but herself. I'm going to go with no. She hasn't helped anybody but herself. So far, no. Shelby, I guess, I guess you don't love the limelight anymore, Shelby. Where's your limelight at, Shelby? Where's your limelight? I love that I have another case to pursue now. That's what makes me the happiest, because I love going to the courthouse. When I was young, when I was in my early 20s, everybody told me to become a lawyer. And I didn't. Something I regret now. I wish I had done it. I wish I'd studied and became a lawyer. But instead, I kept studying the law after I got arrested. And then now I'm going to go up to Cincinnati, and I'm going to take a few classes up there in procedural law and the rules of the federal civil procedure is what I'm going to do, because I know enough about the law now where I can go and take the California State Bar, and once I pass the California State Bar, then I'll come back here to Ohio and I'll take the Ohio State Bar. And if they don't let me take the Ohio State Bar because I don't have a law degree, then I will sue them. You have to understand, we have to use the law to our advantage. What have you guys learned? What have I taught you guys? What have you learned from me? We have to take over the cameras and use them for our benefit. We have to use the law for our benefit, okay? Dude, I don't know what your deal is. I mean, I understand. I understand what it's like to be a little screwy. I get it. But, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already have enough trolls, dude. You're supposed to be my friend. I'm not going to listen to you troll me, dude. It's like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't have much of a sense of humor with it because so many people are, I talked about Power Rangers earlier, Nick. I talked about that earlier. So, yep. Because they have me afraid to walk out of my house. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I don't understand. Oh, yeah. So, TC, I sue iSpeak next month in Mississippi because T. Nathan was arrested and put in prison because he's a criminal. And so I'm going to sue iSpeak, Jolly Ginger, T. Nathan, Lethal Lex, Aunt Karen, Tina Slay Richardson, and Good Trouble. 7 people next month in Mississippi for defamation. Until Talib Kweli, he's the 8th. So there's 8 people because I added Tina. There was 7, but I added Tina. I'm suing her too. Yeah. So, listen, I sued 9 people here just last week in federal district court. I filed a lawsuit against 9 people. So, no, I've never pled guilty to anything, and I have no criminal record. So, yeah, Tony, I can't smoke weed when I travel, dude. When I get on the road and I travel, I can't take a chance on having marijuana anywhere on me or around me. So, if someone's got weed at their house or something and they invite me to smoke some weed, I'll smoke some weed. But I can't smoke weed and bring weed with me on the street, and I can't have weed in my car. I can't have anything to do with it. Well, I need to know if you have a video first before I can help you with a lawsuit, and I can only help you. I can't represent you, but I can help you with a lawsuit. So I need to know if you have a video. I'm done keeping my mouth shut. Good for you, Robert. Good for you. Good for you. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Yeah, send me over the, all right, Potty, or you can just call me and I'll smoke a bowl with you if we can get together. But I can't take a chance on having weed in my car. They want to arrest me for everything. Go back and watch it. I don't want to cover it again. It was when I was talking to Jonathan. Oh, you hid Distine? D-Steen? Hey, the tribe, D-Steen, D-Scene is actually a pretty good girl, I think it's a girl, I'm not sure, but if you could unmute her, if you unmute D-Steen, she probably said something that you didn't understand, but she's a friend of mine, and she's a supporter, so I've never blocked her before, D-Scene, how do I say the name? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, can you unblock her? She got put in timeout by thanks the tribe. I do appreciate you hustling though, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, I recognize your name. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And the tribe is new. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, the tribe, but thank you for jumping in and moderating earlier. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot. It does, you know. And thanks for coming, Josh, for accountability for all. So it's just, yeah, we are making a difference here, you know, and you guys have to understand something. The only thing that municipalities and these private government corporations understand is money. That's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. They only care about their money. So that's why I'm suing them like crazy. I'm suing them all over the country. And the next place I'm going to sue is in Arizona. Hey, how you doing? There's someone coming up who wants to talk. There's someone coming up. Are you a friend or are you angry with me? I don't know. I don't ever know what I'm getting.
I'm staying.
You okay? You're not on camera. The camera's on me. You all right? Okay. Well, give me your phone. I'll put my phone number in there for you. You can call me when I'm not on camera, okay? Just let me put my phone there. And listen, don't blow me up. I get your texts. I don't need 400 of them. I'll get your text. I'll program you. Unless you need a writ of habeas corpus, it'll have to wait a little bit, but that's okay. Take your time. Just don't worry. It's all right. I'm not leaving. Take your time. It's okay.
I know you're not leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm not pulling off. Okay, let me give you my phone number, okay? Now, this is my cell, so... Is anybody in jail that doesn't belong in jail right now?
I'm gonna go.
Huh?
Gonna go.
They're gonna go? Or they being charged, let me guess, trafficking or tampering or resisting arrest or fleeing? That's my cell phone number. It's a California cell phone. You can call my phone right now and I'll get your number. And my other phone's sitting right here. And I'll see it ring and I'll give you... It's okay, calm down. You're all right. I'm gonna help you. I'll help you if I can. Gotcha. There you are. There you are. Okay. Let's have a phone call. I got court tomorrow at 9. If you want to come to the courthouse, I'll be at the courthouse tomorrow.
Thank God.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. No, come on. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on.
I ran all the way down.
I know you did. I know. It's okay. It's okay.
I ran.
I know. It's okay. You all right? We got this. It's going to change. It's always darkest before the dawn. We don't stop. We don't stop.
We don't stop until we're proud.
That's right. Until we're back. Until we have our country back. Until we're proud, okay? All right. All right. I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
I'll be at court in the morning.
Okay, I'll be there. All right. All right. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Gotcha. This woman got down on her knees just now and thanked God for help. This woman got down on her knees and she thanked God for help. I just watched her get down on her knees and thank God for help. So, wow, that's pretty intense, man. I mean, right here outside the car, she got down on her knees and said, "Thank God." That was super intense. Literally brought tears to my eyes. I had to pull my tears back because she literally right there, she got on her knees and said, "Thank God that you're here." Wow. Just wow. I mean, just wow. You know, just incredible. Just incredible. See, there's a bunch of cowards here, right? That aren't really that tough. Just gonna get a license plate here real quick. Make sure I get a license plate. Let me get a license plate. Just get a license plate. Just get their license plate. There it is. There's their license plate right there. There it is. Sounds like they ripped their bumper off when they sped out of here. Anybody get that license plate so I can... So that was Sisler, huh? That was, so what did I say when I walked up to Sisler? I said, canine cops are the worst pieces of shit on planet Earth. Sisler's the same guy who beat his wife. She weighs 100 pounds. He beat her a lot. I have her audio, I will release it. So that's that piece of shit Sisler, huh? What a piece of garbage. See, and what people don't understand is that the law is created to defend your rights. That's the whole point of the rule of law, is to defend your rights. Go back to John Locke. What did John Locke say? The social contract creates the rule of law, but the rule of law is only created to protect your rights. So if people harass you and you get their information, you use the law to sue them. And then they have to answer to that. And you know, people think that it won't affect them. It does. The rule of law is, it takes a while for the wheels of justice to go around. But when they land, they are crushing like a steamroller. If you choose to harass me, we go to court, my favorite place to go. So that guy, if I get your license plate, I'll file against you, dude. You can watch my videos. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't care. Because remember, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Let me take a screenshot. Got it. Thank you. Boom. Got it. Got it. So that guy right there, his license plate, what I'll do is I'll file a lawsuit against him. And then he has to go to court. And then he has to go to court. I love to go to court. That's my favorite thing to do. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to that. I got a screenshot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, tribe. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Listen, for you guys, remember, for me, remember, the people call me a grifter. That's just content for me. I'm just grifting along. Just grifting along. Oh, there it is. Got it right there. There's another one right there. Got it. Screenshot taken. 7TA 1380. Oh, Cheryl, you haven't missed anything. I got to drive for you pretty quick. Oh, is that the got you, brother. I got your license plate number, brother. I'll see you in court. And you can think that this is a fun game to harass a citizen. You'll find out when we go to court, dude. 7TA 1830. I have your license plate. I will file a complaint tomorrow with the sheriff, with Jeff Lawless. I'll go down and file a restraining order against that guy. and then I'll file a lawsuit against him. And I love to do it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Let me turn my headphones on. Got it. You guys are going to see black for 1 second. You weren't blocked that I know of, Mother. Not that I know of. It's pretty disgusting, though, that we've gotten to this place. You know, it's pretty disgusting we've got to this place. You know, my friends call me Chille, so my friends call me Chille. That's what I go by. I mean, you can call me Jose, but it's my name. But my friends call me Chille. I have one best friend who calls me Jose, but most of my friends call me Chille. So call me whatever you want, though, dude. I love my name. I love that I'm Colombian. I love my heritage. I love that I'm Irish German. I love who I am. So, you know. See, Shauna knows. Shauna knows that people have been trying to shame me, trying to embarrass me, trying to, you know, expose me. It just is not going to work. You got to come with something better. And the people who harass me, you just give me content. And this guy harassing me, driving around, following me, dude, I'll see you in court. Like, we're going to identify you tomorrow. I'll put your picture up tomorrow. I'll identify who you are, and I'll file a lawsuit against you. The guy driving around listening to my video right now, the guy who looks like the gay Monopoly guy, yeah, dude, he's the gay Monopoly guy. There he goes right there. He's looking at me when he drives by. He's harassing me. That's against the law. So tomorrow I'll put his picture up on. I'm going to start a new page because I don't like Ironton Bad Cops anymore. It's just I like the people who started it. I like the idea of it, but they've allowed the trolls to overrun the page where they get my account suspended, and so they don't let us participate in their disgusting cop sucking pages. So they're not going to get to. Yeah, that's right. It is aggravated stalking. That's exactly correct. Accountability for all called it. Yeah, you guys saw it. The guy has followed me now 8, 9, 10 times. So, look, dude, if you don't mind spending your money on court, because I don't got to spend a dime, okay. And then if I do have to spend money, I'll crowdsource the money to sue you. I'll crowdsource from the 500 people here, $10 a piece, $20 a piece, and I'll sue you, dude. You're really a dumb person. You don't understand. I don't have any money. I'm a regular dude. I don't make a lot of money. I make middle class money. I don't make a ton of money. I'm not rich. I wasn't born rich. I was raised in a trailer as a kid. Not a double wide trailer, a single wide trailer. I don't have any of my 2 front teeth. I'm not embarrassed about anything. You guys just don't understand. That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you, accountability for all. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, what he's doing. So let me just read what he said. What he said is he made me a victim, which he did. He terrorized me. Then he returned to my location several times to intimidate, to follow me, and that's called aggravated stalking. And the term that we'll be using is called IIED, intentional infliction of emotional distress. And then there's another variation of intentional infliction of emotional distress called extended intentional infliction of emotional distress. Yeah. So, and by the way, that guy, because filing lawsuits against people holds people accountable. And they may think that that it doesn't affect them until they got to pay thousands of dollars out of their wallet. And then they reconsider. That idea. Not everybody's Elon Musk. Not everybody can. T-Right, do you have the ability just to block them? I don't have the ability just to block. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by. Kevin's a supporter every once in a while. I appreciate you, Kevin. God bless you, dude. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. And by the way, a lot of times people get really excited, and it's a hard thing because I only have so many minutes, and I have to spend a lot of the minutes I do working on trying to make the world a better place. Hey, thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, man. And that's just so people understand. That's literally how I do what I do. Is the people who are tired of injustice, tired of tyranny, tired of watching bullies bully people. They support what we do because they don't want to be bullied themselves. They don't want to be bullied themselves. I haven't been house hunting yet, man. I have to do a couple things this month, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to the DMV, likely on Friday. Probably not tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the DMV on Friday and change my registration and change over my licensing to Ohio, because I want to start the citizens process for the state of Ohio as soon as I possibly can. I want to start my residency here, so I want to just make sure that I get to residency as quickly as I can, because the Ironton City Council has put bylaws in place that make it so you have to live in Ironton for, thanks Coney Valley, that you have to live in Ironton for 2 years or something like that before you can run for mayor. So, I mean, someone has to take over this town and change this system. Because tomorrow night, by the way, guys, Ironton City Council meeting, we'll be talking about, and any internet sleuth who likes to really read stuff, who likes to really dig into because what we need to understand, and I need help with this, we need to understand the ordinance that creates it so that their policy is to impound your vehicle here in Ironton. And that's going to be in the Ironton ordinances. So if anybody here wants to get into the Ironton ordinances, I have court tomorrow morning, and then I have 5 meetings after court. People have been calling me for 2 weeks who wanted to get together with me. So I have 5 meetings tomorrow after court. But we need to get into the city council ordinances and see which of their ordinances make it so that it's their policy to impound your vehicle or to impound vehicles off the city streets. That's what we have to get into. That's what we have to get into. Mothra will go. Yeah, T-Roy, just feel free to just block some of these people if they're nuts. If they're nuts. Yo, good to see you. I'm Ran. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So, it's good to be back home. It's good to be back in Ironton. Let's see what we got here. Let me turn my camera on real quick. There goes one little piggy. There goes another piggy. There goes another piggy right there. You need this many cops here, and there's another piggy right there. You need this many cops here. You need this many pigs here. You need this many pigs in this town. I'll be releasing your audios tomorrow, Mr. Sisler. That'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. That will be tomorrow. I'll be releasing Sisler's audio tomorrow. I'm going to try to get his audio done tomorrow, because what I don't want to happen is for this guy to get a pass on the beatings he laid on Jamie Taylor. Jamie Taylor testifies that officer, deputy Sisler, that Sisler beat her horrifically bad. That he beat her horrifically bad. Oh, I mean, that's what they do. There's so many cops in this area. There's so many cops here. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So tomorrow I'll be releasing this Dirty Pigs audio of the beatings that he put on women. Hey. So combat, the thing is that if you try to instill fear and try to intimidate and harass somebody, and they have a reaction to that, your emotional reaction to being harassed and stalked has validity in the court of law. I guess you didn't know that. And here's some guy using my ex-girlfriend's name. I'll bet you she'll never say a word about me. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? She'll never ever say a single solitary word about me. Not a single word. Not ever. She never will. She never will. Trust me. Because the truth is that I keep meticulous records of everything. So if we want to bring the truth out, I'm more than willing to expose the truth. I'm going to spare some people. So I'm going to spare a few people because I kept records of everything. So I kept records of absolutely everything. Yeah. I keep records of stuff, man. I'm good at keeping records. I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it. I'm sure it could be. Maybe it is. I don't know. Doesn't have anything in there.
Please step away from my car.
No.
Step away from my car.
Eat a dick. I'll stand right here by the car. I'm right here on it. You go ahead, violate my rights. Violate my rights.
I'm violating your rights.
I'm standing right. Tomorrow I'll release your audio about your wife said you beat her.
And she's crazy too.
What about the other people? What about the other people said you beat them?
I don't hit people, so
Oh, you
have
don't?
a good day,
You don't?
sir.
Right. What about me getting away from your car? Why are you wearing that terror flag? Why are you
It's the
wearing
best flag in the world.
Yeah,
man.
you're a terrorist.
You're right, I am.
You're a terrorist, dude. You're right, I am. You're a terrorist. See, these pigs, this is not his car. This car right here belongs to me. This is my car. He doesn't own this car. This is my car. This is your car. We own this car. He doesn't have a right to that. He doesn't have a right to the car. It's my car. That piece of shit right there, that's my car. We're the taxpayers. That's my car. We own that vehicle. You pay for that vehicle. It's yours. Comes running out here. Step away from my car. It's not your car, dickhead. See, it should make you mad. It should make you upset that some guy's telling you, get away from my car. It's not your car. And then that loser Spooge, Pam set you up to arrest me. She put you as the main arresting officer so you would face the 1983 civil rights violation. You dunce cap. Pam used you, Spooge. Brad Spuljerek. Someone reach out to Brad Spuljerek. Pam Wagner put you as the arresting officer so that you would face the 1983, which is what you're facing. And Jamie's lying about Sisler beating her? I don't think so. We had 3 conversations. 2 were recorded. See, these filthy pigs have taken over our country. I mean, look at them driving around like they are the kings of America. They are not kings of America. Now they're down there hiding again. My dash cam has them right there. They're just parked over there, just sitting there. So remember, these guys are getting paid right now. They're getting paid. They're making money right now. That's considered work. That's considered work right there. That right there is considered that they're doing a job. It looks to me like they're over there crying that someone's filming them, that they're being filmed, that someone is filming their actions. And look, he's over there crying to the Ironton cop. He came over and he told me and he said this and he said that I beat my wife. You did beat your wife, dude. You did beat your wife. Get away from my car. No, dude, eat a dick. That's what I told him. You don't tell me what to do. Look at them. They're just, so look, This is what your money is being spent on right there. This is what your money is being spent on. This is where our tax dollars go. For these guys to drive around and to try to make criminals out of good people. That's what your money is being spent on. That's what I'm talking about. Shane, email Ironton Auditor, email Ironton Transparency at Gmail. If Shauna is still up, please hit him up. Jessup Crisp, will you put that in there? Email Ironton Transparency at gmail.com. Ironton Transparency at gmail.com. Send me over your. I mean, look, they saw me pull around. They know I'm sitting here filming them. They don't care. There's how is that a service for the people? Someone explain that to me. Explain it to me. How is that a service for the people? How is this? How are these two jackoffs sitting here? How is this a service for the people? Just explain that to me. How is that a service? How is this serving the public needs? What good is this doing? Two jackoffs sitting there stroking each other's cock. Like doing what? Like what are they doing? Just sitting there doing nothing. They don't offer anything to anybody. They're absolute trash. And you guys pay these people. You're paying them money. You're paying these guys money to sit there and just do nothing. And they're sitting on this road trying to find someone to call a criminal so that they can arrest them and they can put more money into the city coffers, put more money into rehabs. That's what these guys are doing. And look what Sisler's done in the past hour. Absolutely nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He's been driving in a circle for the past hour, crying, complaining. This guy's mean to me. He's mean to me. And then there's the other one. That's blank and shit over there, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Just sitting there crying. I mean, look. What kind of service is this? I'm going to bring this to the city council meeting tomorrow. Why do these pigs go up and down this road trying to make criminals out of people? Why? Why is this a job? In Arizona, they said this isn't a profession. Why do we allow this? I mean, look, you got the sheriff and you got the Ironton police, and they're just frick as frack, just hanging out together, just blowing each other over there. What a joke. What a joke our country has become. And it's because we've given all the power to these losers. Did you see what Sisler looks like? Do you think that guy should be in charge of you? Truly, you can save that kind of crap for people who give a damn. I know the law. These morons don't know the law. I mean, look, they're just sitting here. Let's see how long they're going to sit here. Oh, dude, they conspire constantly. These guys are trash. These guys are trash. Absolute trash. I mean, so where's the public service? They're sitting over here, but where's the public service? Where's the needs of the people? There's actually victims being created tonight somewhere, and instead of actually working on the side of justice, these losers are sitting over here blowing each other, talking about how there's someone here filming them, and it doesn't make them feel very good. It doesn't make me feel very good that this guy's over here filming me. I feel so bad. He's filming me. A little bit different, boys, isn't it? A little bit different. Now, let me you guys see the difference between what an activist does compared to someone who's not an activist? Do you notice I'm not on their side? We're not high-fiving. We're not shaking hands. This isn't about, and here goes another pig right here. There's another pig right here. Another pig. What's this pig doing? How many pigs are up and down this road? How many pigs do we need in Ironton? How many pigs? You got the sheriffs and you got the Ironton Police Department. How many pigs are here? It's just incredible to me. It's just incredible. So, hey, Terry, Ironton Auditor, do you see the difference? Do you see how you audit pigs, Terry, Ironton Auditor? Are you paying attention? This is how you audit pigs. This is how you follow pigs. This is how you make sure that they're not abusing people. You don't go over and shake their hand and say, "Oh, you're doing such a good job." No, they're not. They're the tyranny. They're the murder. They're the rape. They're the fear. They're the darkness in the night. They are the problem with our country. You don't sit there and be buddy-buddy with them. That guy's not your buddy. You see, they're not your friend. That guy over there is not your buddy. He's not lieutenant or captain or sergeant. That guy's a terrorist. See, they're not ducking me. That's not how it works. I'm not your friend. We ain't buddies. You're the fucking terror, dude. You're the terror in the night. You're the terrorist. You're the terrorist. You're the darkness in the night. You are the terror, my friend. You're the problem. You're the reason why I'm out at night at 1:45 in the morning. Because you're a terrorist. That's why I'm here. I'm here because you are the problem. You guys want to learn how to audit? This is how you audit. You are the adversary of them. You are not their friend. They are not your friend. As I was watching the audits, I just couldn't help but be just so disgusted. Oh, he put on his emergency lights. Let's see if there's a reason to put on his emergency lights. Let's see if there's a legitimate reason to turn on your emergency lights. My dash cam's rolling. What is this right here? There he goes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sue them for wearing the gang flag. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sue them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to file a lawsuit against them for wearing that terror flag. I don't think there's a reason why police should wear a terror flag. I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue the Ironton Police Department, and I'm going to sue the Sheriff's Department for wearing that terror flag, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sue them. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that terror flag. I'm going to file a lawsuit against them for wearing that terror flag. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, blank and shit, you just saw me face to face. I'm not going to stop till I get you. I'm going to prove that you're corrupt. I'm going to prove that you're an abuser. I'm going to prove that you wrongfully beat people. I'm going to prove that you use excessive force. I'm going to get you blank and shit. I'm going to get you. And when you're on trial, my friend, it'll be me sitting in the front row. Tyrant piece of shit.
Stop searching. Advance the oil and price you want. Apply Quartz #1 DeCastro, Valvoline, Pennzoil, or Crab with the right filter for one low price. Only at Advanced Auto Parts and participating car parts stores. This is how it is.
So do you guys understand? Do you guys see what's going on here? We are not on the same team. They are not on my team. We are against them. We are against them. They are the fear. They are the terror of the night. They are the problem. They are the degradation. It's just that simple. Hey David, thanks buddy. Thanks for the gas, man. I appreciate you, dude. I got a supporter named David who's helped out.
We may disagree a lot. We do agree Rural King's our favorite place for spring planting.
The supporter of mine,
Roses, a couple plants, and
Jim, David,
I'm thinking tiller.
these folks.
Wait, a mower. Those no zero turns or smooth?
What they do is they make it so that this can be what I do full time. Hey buddy. What do you think all the pigs come in and out of this place all the time? You like that?
Yeah, they just come and get coffee.
Oh yeah? And then what do they do when they leave? They get coffee. What do they do? They just sit around? That's about it. They don't take people to a dungeon. They don't drag people off to a dungeon where they're raped. They don't abuse people. They don't kick people, punch people, cuff people. Right. You don't see it though, and it doesn't affect you, so it's fine. These guys are terrorists. What do you think I'm doing here? How many people do you think have contacted me? Hundreds.
I think you contacted quite a bit.
Hundreds.
I watch your videos.
Do you know I can't keep up with all the people contacting me? Do you know there's a list of 100 people waiting to talk to me? That these pieces of shit. Do you know Sisler? I have 5 audios, 7, I counted them earlier, 7 audios of women telling me to keep me up. 7. They weren't all women. 3 were women, 4 were guys. 7 different people told me Sisler beat him. He's a canine cop. Canine cops get off on watching their dog attack people.
Stop searching.
Throughout all of America, not just here, everywhere. These guys are tyrants. You don't understand. It doesn't affect you yet. It only has to happen to you once, and then you're one of the ones on the waiting list to get help from a guy like me who dedicates his life to helping people. And for that, I get nothing but ridicule and shame and resentment and hatred. There's some people who love what we do, but so many people are just off. What have I done? Did I cause these pigs to do this to people? Am I here because I overcrowded the gym? These people are trash. And you gotta watch yourself. They're trash. You're not special because they help you.
No, that's the deal we're talking about.
I mean, look at them. Eating over here, sitting there. I mean, they're just trash. Where's the help? How many people come in here and go, man, good thing the cops are here. They really helped me. Who's heard that? Listen, God bless you, Grace. God bless you. I'm full of this and vinegar, man. I just got back into town, and how many cops are here? 10? 10 cops just driving around? Later, Brady. So my buddy David, he sent me this gas card so I could get gas. He sent it to me on Apple Pay. David, if you're watching this, man, thank you. I really appreciate you because it made it so that I wouldn't have to worry when I went to go get gas. And I'm super grateful, man. Thank you. I give you my word. I won't stop if we don't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. Hey, Robert, before I kick you out of the room, let me explain something to you. I have a right to follow a public official and to film him. It's always within my right to film a public official at any time. I can follow that public official and film him. I have a right to film any public official anytime I can. Anytime I can, anytime I want. I mean, and that guy's going to end up getting sued. That was the guy whose license plate we got. So I'm going to file a restraining order against him tomorrow, and then I'll sue him the next day. That's how I am. So, yeah, Ironton Auditor is, he's got some problems going on right now. Just, you know, as far as I'm concerned, and just so everybody knows, and I'll say this one more time, I'll say it one more time. I don't care what people say, but I'm getting a lot of phone calls. I'm getting people calling me and telling me some things. And I told Ironton Auditor what I was hearing. I told him what I was hearing. And I told him, dude, you know, there's other things you can do. But I just get to this point where I just get frustrated with the system. And when I get frustrated with the system, then it's like, about to unsubscribe. Here, let me help you, Dave. Let me help you. I unsubscribed you for you, bro. I just kicked you off the page. I don't care about your subscription, dude. I don't care. I'm not here for your subscriber. I helped you, Dave. F off, bro. I'm about to unsubscribe. I helped you. Now you're gone. Hey, Dave, let me just say something else to you. I didn't notice you come, and the only reason I noticed you leave because I showed you the door. Oh, really? Is that right? Accountability for All just said Ironton Auditor went to mass hole report and shit talked Chille in their chat. Unsub. Ironton Auditor, I told you, dude. I told you, man. People see everything. You can't be fake at all. You can't hide anything. You have to be totally transparent. And now Accountability for All, I haven't heard this from him yet, but I just heard Ironton Auditor, dude, what I do, dude, what I do? Paid you? Got you a phone? What I do to you? What I do to you, dude? What I do to you for you to talk shit about me? But you know what? He's in a long line of people that if you talk shit about me, you get attention. Okay. Okay. If that's how you want to get your attention, brother, you know what? There's a lot of channels who would love you, dude. So just keep doing what you're doing. There's a lot of channels who are going to love you, dude. Who are going to love the way you are. Do you. But why do you got to talk bad about me? I've never talked bad about you. So I did nothing but try to help you, dude. I did nothing but try to help you out. Try to get you going. You know. I'd like to see what he was saying, too. I mean, look. It is what it is, you know. You get to this point where I don't know what he said. I mean, AFA hasn't lied to me yet. So, you know. Is that right, Freedom? Oh, so just so you know, I record all my phone calls. So I'll release the audio of my phone calls, and then you guys will see what really happened. I mean, listen, just so you guys know, man, it always boils down to a fight. It always does. It always boils down to a fight. So, you know, that's just where I'm the most comfortable. He did pretty good, dude. I mean, look, it is what it is. I needed someone to fill in for me while I was gone. And apparently, instead of filling in, he made best buddies. You know, it is what it is. I got nothing negative to say about the guy. He can do whatever he wants, dude. I'm not going to tell him what to do. I called him the other day and I said, hey, look, I'm not calling you to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I think, and then you can adjust however you want. And I told him, I said, look, man, you're entering a community of people who don't like cops. And I would say that me, of all those people, likes cops the least of everybody. And I told him that. I said, dude, listen, the people who are subscribing to your channel are subscribers of mine and subscribers of Accountability for All and subscribers of DPN and and I said to him, we are 3 dudes who don't like cops. We don't like them. We don't show them respect. We don't act like we're their friends. It is what it is. But you can do whatever you want. I said, listen, this nice guy auditor you're being where you're friendly with the cops, maybe you're able to get closer. I don't know. But, I don't think it's going to serve you well in the long run. And now, if you go to other people and talk bad about me, dude, I'm a lightning rod. So you're going to get some attention for sure. You'll get more followers if you talk bad about me. Do you know that? Anybody in here, just so you guys know, the 500 people, whatever's in here, if you talk bad about me, you'll get an audience. Did you know that? So all you have to do is say that I'm terrible, I'm a piece of garbage, and make a video about me. And this is how a lot of people made their TikTok channels, is talking bad about me. So I'm used to this. I've been down this road before. I've done this before. And am I shocked now that, and you got to remember, these guys who make videos about me, they don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, should I, I'm not going to address anything else because, but since Josh for Accountability for All is in here, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, I called him and talked to him about raising 5 or 10 grand from 5 or 10 auditors, and Josh from Accountability for All is in here. I said, I'm starting an app. I got to raise 5 or 10 grand, 10 grand from 5 auditors or 5 grand from 10 auditors. You can ask Josh. Josh and I had this talk. Hey man, get your money ready. When we get the technologists lined up, I'm going to ask you for 5 or 10 grand to build this app for auditors. And then San Joaquin Valley Transparency went on his video and said, he calls me up and asked me for 10 grand. I recorded the conversation, dude. I recorded it. I have the audio. But the way these guys get by is by having beef with people who are doers. They're reporters. San Joaquin Valley, he's a reporter. I really like the guy. I didn't even know we had a beef, to be honest with you. But apparently, if I raise money and I do the things I'm doing, then I'm, what do you call me? PayPal Patty is what he called me. So just so I called him up. And I said, what's your problem, dude? And he was like, you're PayPal Patty. How many federal civil rights lawsuits have you filed? How many did you file? How many people have you filed a lawsuit, helped them file a lawsuit? How many? 0, 0, 0. So you make videos, dude. You're a reporter. That's what you are. And I don't care, dude. I don't care because we are game changers. We are not just, I'm just recording cops because I want people to watch what I'm doing, right? No, dude, we're game changers. We're not what you are. And the thing is, here's the thing about San Joaquin Valley Transparency, man. I really like the guy's sons. Those guys are really cool guys. San Joaquin Audit, San Joaquin Jr., and Nate Skates. I really like all those guys. It's sad because they will pick the side of their dad and say that I'm bad, and I don't know if they will or not. I can't say what they're going to do, but apparently, a beef has been formed because I raise money and I sue people. And so San Joaquin Valley Transparency, he's mad about that I raise money. Hey, let me just say something. I raised $400 for the civil rights lawsuit yesterday. I'll raise more money for the next civil rights lawsuit. I'll raise more money. And then when I run for governor of Ohio, I'll raise money from individual people because I won't take money from corporations or from fossil fuels or from big technology. So I will continue to raise money the rest of my life. So I don't feel bad one bit. Is that what he said? I will release the audio if I have to. But Josh from Accountability for All, DPN, just so you know, San Joaquin Valley Transparency has had a beef with every single person. He's had a beef with Accountability for All. He's had a beef with DPN. He's had a beef with ASD Docs. That's how he gets by. He has beefs with people. How many people here do I have a beef with? 0. How many people of the other people who film cops? I don't even know Direct D. I've never met him. I subscribed to his channel. I liked him. I liked his auditing. I talked good about him. I don't have any idea what the guy's butthurt about. Maybe because he's an ex-felon. Maybe because he spent too many years in prison. Maybe he's upset and angry. I don't know what you're upset and angry about. But Direct D, if you had known me before you went to prison, I might have been able to help you, buddy. See, if you learned the law instead of just carrying around Constitution in your pocket, maybe you'd actually be able to do something about it. But you don't do anything about it. You just walk around, look, I got Constitution in my pocket. Do you know it? Do you help anybody with their lawsuits? No. No, you don't. You don't. So neither does San Joaquin Valley Transparency. How many people have you helped get through a federal civil rights lawsuit? 0. So that's right. You see that? There it is right there. Chille brought his fundraising idea to me months ago. Sound and articulated, I would have been happy to invest. Chille never lied to me. And by the way, I didn't get the technologist lined up, so I never hit Josh back up for 10 grand because I didn't get it done. I'm too busy doing other stuff. I never went back to Josh and said, hey, I need 5 or 10 grand because I didn't get the technologist lined up. I didn't go back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency and say, hey, I need 5 or 10 grand. Oh, let me tell you what really happened. What San Joaquin Valley Transparency hit me up about a month later after I hadn't called him or hadn't contacted him and goes, hey, man, I got a problem with my granddaughter or something like that, so I'm out. And I said, okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Good luck. Hope everything's okay. And then he comes back to me and says, you didn't even ask me about my granddaughter. And I was like, is this how you get by, dude? Is this how you get by? Like, this is how you get around, is by having beefs with people? I don't even really know you, dude. I have no reason to be upset with any of you. I'm not upset with San Joaquin Valley. I'm not upset with Direct D. I'm not mad at any of these people. I mean, I'm upset with losers like Jolly Ginger, who I can't wait to sue. But other than that, you won 2 lawsuits, Ragamuffin? Congratulations, brother. Raga, are you in here trolling again, dude? Are you saying stupid shit to me? Like, Raga, I think I've just had enough. I think I'm just done. I think that we've just run our course, Raga. I've listened to your snide comments for a long time. I'm pretty much done, dude. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on, Raga. I'm moving on. I don't know these people. Do you understand that? Josh and I have never met. We've only had conversations on the phone. He helped me get going. And then the other guy was saying how he helped start my YouTube channel. No, you didn't, dude. DPN helped me start my YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel like July or August of 2021, and then I never touched it. I started, but I never touched it. And then DPN called me in December and said, dude, you got kicked off TikTok. Let's get you going on YouTube. And Disorderly Product News helped me. And then Josh from Accountability for All in January sat on the phone with me, because when I got super trolled, Josh from Accountability for All sat on the phone with me for an hour during prime time instead of running his own live, and he helped me. That's why Josh and I are still friends. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Stiggs is having a tough time tonight. Stiggs, listen, I got nothing but love for you, brother. There's sometimes, man, you're amazing, but that's why I didn't give you the boot, and no one's giving you the boot, because you're actually a good dude. You're just going through some like some whatever. I would love some poultry. I would love some chicken. Some chicken. That's what I think, Eric. I don't be on the wrong side of history. That's for sure. Yeah. Is that right? It's called the DPN's a good friend of mine. He vouched for me. I wish I knew how to do what you knew how to do. You got to teach me how to pin comments up and stuff. You need to be aware of the Tri-State Law Enforcement Council. I would love to learn more about the Tri-State Law Enforcement Council. Swift Money, how am I actually doing? You know, can I be honest? I mean, since there's 500 people here, I'll just tell you guys, dating is hard. Dating is hard. That's the hard part now. Because there is a little chick here around this area who I have sent a few texts to. And tonight I sent her a text. And I was like, hey, I'm in town. Do you want to do something or something? I said, hey, I'm in town. But she didn't respond. So I'm going to move on. Because I just have to be really careful with women. If I do or say anything, you know what I mean? It can be I'm harassing or, and I just have to be super. That's the hardest part. I'm doing good. other than I don't know what's up with DirectD. I mean, I don't know. I unsubscribed from him a couple months ago when he started talking shit about me. I don't know the guy. I've never met him. I've only said nice things about him. I don't know him at all. He spent a lot of time in prison, so he's got that alpha dog personality. You know, one guy can't be more alpha than him. And so that's what I think. That's my own personal observation of DirectD. I don't know him. I've never met him. I subscribed to his channel. I watched his channel. I liked him just fine. I've never had a problem with him. I don't know him. I don't know him. But I've also heard other people call me a statist and things like that. Like, what it boils down to, guys, is that alpha dogs don't want to be led. Alpha dogs want to be the lead dog. That's how they are. That's how I am. That's how we all are. That's how Josh is. That's how everybody is. So we're all that way. The difference is with people who really want change, I'm more than willing to follow Josh. I'm more than willing to follow Accountability for All if he's got the ball. I'll follow you, brother. I will follow you. I'll block for you. Because it's not about me being the leader. It's about changing this bullshit system. That's what this is about, changing this bullshit system. And that's what Josh and I both get. It's about changing the system. It's not about who's leading, who's in charge, who has more clout. And that's what San Joaquin Valley Transparency is about. I can raise $2,000 or $3,000 in a day, and then I spend it immediately. I still don't have more than $1,000 in my bank account because I have to spend the money that's given to me. We have to change this. We have to change this system. The system has to be changed. That's the point of what we're doing. And there's no other metric that counts. So I don't know why these guys are talking shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I need more paralegals. We got Shauna and X Factor and Bobby Law. What's that? You got, I don't know. I don't want to sit and talk about these guys because I don't know them. I've only met San Joaquin Valley Transparency twice. I took him to lunch once. He took me to lunch once. I don't know the guy. I thought we were friends. Apparently, the same thing's happening on YouTube that happened on TikTok. As soon as I became too known, the other TikTokers turned on me. It's the same thing happening here. Josh hasn't. Josh is still solid. DPN is. Oh, yeah. Listen, just so you guys know, listen, I'm being dead honest. And this is how I got Jolly Ginger. You moron, Jolly Ginger. I got you so bad, dude. Just so you know, of all the defamation cases I have, Jolly Ginger's is the most solid. It's the most solid case of all of them. So, I don't know. You know, it's hey, good to see you, brother. How you doing? Good to see you. You're back from the dead, third time, man. Third time. But dude, you're a good dude, man. You're salty as a motherfucker. You know, you're salty, dude. You're a salty mo. So yeah, Jonathan Mitchell Music. I think that you're right. You know, it's about competition, about who gets more views and this and that. You know, it's about who gets more views and stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Give me 1 second. You're gonna see black for 1 second. Will you just give me 1 second real quick? Okie dokie, pokey smoky. Pokey smoky. Exactly correct, 419. Exactly correct. You guys, this really isn't about me. And I think, you know, and just because Josh is here and I talk about him all the time anyway, he nailed it the other day on his live. I moderate for Josh too. As soon as I see him go up, I just start moderating for him. And Josh nailed it the other day. He said, guys, this has nothing to do with DeleteLawZ. It has to do with there's a tipping point happening and we're all a part of it. There's a tipping point happening right now in our country. And what you're seeing happen is the manifestation of change. And it just so happens that I'm unlucky enough to be the right guy in the right place and time. And so that's what you guys are seeing. That's what you guys are seeing. Did I lose all you guys? I think I lost everybody. I think the internet got frozen. I think the internet got frozen. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Thanks a lot for the super chat, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, we're just on the cusp of change, and that's truly what's happening. We're seeing change happen right now, and that's where we are. These cops just hide out down here. Okay, I'm turning. Do I still gotta stream, or is it dead? I don't know if it died or not. Are we still there? Are we still alive? Are we still alive? I can't tell. Sorry, guys. I don't know if this died or not. But hey, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you can't worry about these things. You know, you just have to be like hardcore. If you're not hardcore, you're not really going to make any change. It's just going to be the same old, same old. I'm not sure where everybody is. I don't know what happened. I guess it just froze up on me here. Lose everybody. How many people did I lose here? I lost most people. Sorry about that, guys. It just, what's that? I lost a bunch of people. Sorry, guys. It just cut out on me. It just cut out. I'm gonna fix it real quick. I'll be right back. Yo, sorry about that, guys. I apologize. It froze up on me there pretty good, and I couldn't do anything about it. So, yeah. Listen, all I can do is file lawsuits against people who defame me, and so that's what I will do. I'll just sue those folks. That's all I can really do. That's all I can really do is just file lawsuits. That's all I can do. And so I'll just do exactly that. You know, I'm not going to tolerate people breaking the law against me and then not do something about it. I won't do it. I can't allow it, because the law was meant to protect your rights. The law was not meant to grab you and throw you into a dungeon and imprison you. That is not why we have law. Rule of law was created based on, which I talk about all the time, the social contract. The social contract was created to defend your liberty, to defend your rights. I mean, I don't know what happened. It just screwed everything up there for a little while. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Stiggs, what's up, dog? How you doing, man? You know, I'm pretty amazed there's still 300 people here, and I just cut out for 10 minutes straight there. So I really appreciate you guys sticking by and hanging out. I'm super blessed because you guys have given me the opportunity to represent you in justice and in truth and in trying to figure out how to create a new system that's based on transparency and justice and not based on authoritarianism and torture and murder and dungeoning. And that's what has happened to us. You know, it's happened to all of us, and it's just such a strange thing. It's just such a strange thing that we've gotten to this point where now we have to follow the cops around to make sure that they're not hurting people, make sure that they're not beating people, raping people, killing people. And that's literally where we have gotten, you know? And so that's just kind of where we've ended up. And there's guys like me and guys like Josh and guys like DPN who can go out on the street and go after these people. And that's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing time and time and time again. I don't like being followed. I'm being followed. That's who's following me right there. That's who's following me right there. That's who's following me right there. I got him. I got him. I got him right there. Right there. I got you. I got you right there. I'll be suing you, bro. I'll be filing a lawsuit against you. There it is right there. There it is right there. I got him. I got him. Nice. I got him. I got him. See, what these people don't understand is that I carry a gun, and if you make me afraid for my life, I have a right to defend my life. You don't get to just harass me because you want to. That's not how it works. You don't get to just harass me. That's not how it works at all. So, I mean, if you do the things you do, you might end up getting shot, because you can't put people in fear for their life. I'm a free person. We live under natural law. You cannot harass someone and put them in fear for their life and not expect repercussions. You can't do that. You might end up getting shot. I mean, really, that's the reason why I don't harass people, because we have a Second Amendment right in this country. That's why I don't harass people. You're not allowed to do that. And so if you harass me, then what I'm going to do tomorrow, though, is I'm going to file a restraining order against those guys, and then I'll file a lawsuit against them. And I'll just be aware that I have to defend my life at all times. And that's what I'll do. And that's just what I'll do. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here real quick. The right way. Yeah, that was, I'm gonna find out who that is, and then I'm gonna file a lawsuit against them for harassing me. You can't do that. I mean, and if they follow me to my home, then I'll have no choice but to defend myself with lethal force if I have to. That's what I'll do. And that's just the way it'll go. Look, you're not allowed to harass someone and put them in fear for their safety, because that's the whole reason why we have a Second Amendment right, is so that if people try to kill you, that you have a way to defend yourself. You know, you have to be, it's not a game. You know, messing with someone who carries a gun it's not a game. Because if you make me fear for my life and I prove that you harassed me and followed me and you get your fucking head blown off, then you forced me into this. And I may have to face a manslaughter trial, but not a murder trial. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between manslaughter and murder. Manslaughter is you forced me to shoot you in the head. Murder is where I shoot someone in the head and they didn't force me to do it. So if that guy comes to my house and I see him out there, I will defend myself. And that guy was following me just now on the freeway. So yeah, it's 2:22 here in Ohio. Ohio. I mean, they're real dumb. I have them on dash cam now. I'm gonna take my dash cam in and download it, and then I'm gonna find out who they are tomorrow, and I'm gonna file civil suit against them. And I'm gonna go to Jeff Lawless's sheriff's department to do it. See, the law is on your side. Just because bastard men have taken over the law enforcement agencies, and it shouldn't be called law enforcement, it should be called rights protectors. It should be called rights protectors. But the thing is the law is on your side. The law is designed to help you. That's why we have the law. That's what the law is about. Oh, is that Sue from Facebook in here? You can send her packing. Sue, you won't be able to be on my page. Sue Chauffeur. I mean, you should see what this chick writes. Yeah, it's the same license plate, which, hey, Bill, that shows a pattern of harassment. And so what I'll do tomorrow is I'll file a restraining order. That's what I'll do. And I don't know, Sativa, do you have the ability just to block her? Because I don't want Sue in here. Sue's garbage. She does the same thing on Facebook, which is why I'm starting my own Facebook page called Chille's Tri-State Cop Videos, because I'm not gonna put up with this Ironton bad cops where they don't have any moderators to kick these trolls out like Sue. You know, it's just disgusting. You know, we have a system set up, and then people will go free speech, free speech. Meanwhile, Facebook and Twitter and TikTok censor you constantly. But if you harass someone and they block you, oh, you're blocking my free speech. No, you're harassing people. You're a terrible human being. Yeah, I block people in 2 seconds flat. 2 seconds flat. I think I'm on 3 hours actually. I think we're 3 hours and 18 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna file a restraining order against him tomorrow. Well, you know, it's gonna take about 6 months for Elon Musk to get into Twitter and to make the changes necessary so that we can change these things. It's gonna take 6 months or a year before those things can be changed. And what the thing is, the dude about the license plate, what he doesn't understand is that tomorrow I'll file suit against him. He doesn't understand that. He thinks that it's a game. He thinks it's funny. He's going to find out when he has to hire a lawyer. And he's going to find out. First I'll get the RO, and then if I see him again, anything could happen. I have to defend my life. So after I get the restraining order, if I see that car again or that individual again, I have every right to grab my gun. I have every right. And I will. I will. If you harass me and I get after, see, because just so you guys know, I'm not Warren. I am not excuse me. It's Gonzalez versus City of Lago Vista. I'm not Jessica Gonzalez. If I get a restraining order against you and then I see you, gun comes out. It's that simple. And by the way, so just so you guys know, a restraining order doesn't do anything. But it doesn't do anything as far as actually keeping you safe or protecting you. Let me tell you what a restraining order does do though. If you get a restraining order and then that person shows their face, I have a right to get my gun and defend myself. I have a right. So once I get the restraining order against that guy, which I'll get a restraining order because he's clearly stalking me, then the next time I see him, if he ends up getting shot, it's not my fault. I asked him to leave me alone. He put me in fear for my life. It's that simple. It's that simple. And don't think I won't blow someone's head off. I will. If you force me into a situation where I have to feel like I need to defend my life, I will blow your fucking head off in 2 seconds flat. You don't get to stalk me and harass me and stalk me. That's not how it works. And once I get that piece of paper that says you've been restrained, if you continue to stalk me, then the next step is I'm going to defend myself using my Second Amendment right. I have a right to defend myself. You don't get to stalk me and harass me and make me in fear for my life. That's why I carry a gun. Because if you make me where I need to defend my life, then what happens next is that could be it for you, because you forced me into this position. And it's just that simple. Listen, and I don't think you guys understand. I would sleep like a baby. Someone decided to be stupid and do something dumb, I'd sleep like an absolute champ. I go to sleep now like a champ. I fall asleep, I sleep like a baby. That's a fact. Because I work constantly. I work around the clock. I work today. I mean, I got up at, I think I slept from, I think I slept from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. I slept in my car. I slept at a rest stop in my car. And, you know, when I laid down to go to sleep at 9 a.m., I fell asleep immediately. I fell asleep immediately. And then when I woke up at 3 p.m., I got on the phone with Bobby Legal, and we talked about the court procedure in the morning. And then after that, okay, I got it. Yeah, they don't understand about the legal process. They don't get it. So I'm just gonna make sure, I'm gonna pull off here real quick and just make sure I don't have anybody following me and stalking me. Just real fast. I'm just gonna pull over right here. Just make sure I don't have a stalker behind me. Keep my phone down so people can't really see where I'm at. Just make sure I don't have any stalkers. Okie dokie, pokey smoky. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's right by my place. So, well, listen, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight on this monster 3-hour podcast, Accountability for All. Thanks for being here, man. Right? I appreciate everybody coming by. God bless you guys, man. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate spending this time together. Thanks for the super chats, guys. I appreciate it. And we will just continue to push forward on this. Tomorrow, I see Judge Waldo. I'll be at court tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in Ironton. If anybody wants to come, please come join me at court. I'll be interviewing 5 people after court, so there'll be quite a bit of interaction going on tomorrow morning. And thank you guys again. Thank you for sticking with me through this. You know, if I was to say that this isn't a hard job, I would be lying. This is extraordinarily hard. It's hard. And you guys make it possible, and I'm super, super grateful. So thank you. Remember, the most important thing is that we don't stop. We don't ever, ever, ever stop. Because if we stop, then nothing changes. And these people who are trolls and stalking me and stuff like that, they, you know, how do I know that guy's not methed out and doesn't have a gun? I don't. There's like 1 out of 5 people in this little area have been addicted to meth. That's 20% of this population who's been addicted to methamphetamines. That's a lot of people. And if that guy's all methed out and cracked out, there's no limit to what he'll do. And I need to be able to make sure I defend myself. And I will do exactly that. If I have to, I will do exactly that. So I'll get restraining orders against those 2 guys tomorrow. And then from there, if I see them again, then I'll have no choice but to get my gun. Because I'm not going to be killed by some crazy person. So, all right, guys. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. God bless the United States. And remember, we don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? All right, I got to go. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Later, guys.